Friends have gone live on YouTube. Many students are not able to join in. Just give me a minute. Let me just allow them inside also, and then we'll start off. Friends have gone live. Wait. Okay, I've joined the YouTube link now. Fantastic. I've shared it everywhere. I believe all have got it. Okay, I have shared it with everyone. Let me keep the chat open. Yes, I think students have started joining here also. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all doing good. Shall we now start off with today's session? All right. Step number one, everybody's ready, friends? Okay. Step number one, why I have come live is to share with you that you should shake off all the hangover of your FR exam. So please comment and tell me first, how are you feeling right now after the first examination? Are you exhausted? Are you feeling low? Are you feeling high? However it is, right now, it is a time for you to keep that aside. Okay. Two reasons. Some of you might feel the paper is not gone as you expected. Paper might have been tough for you. But trust me, even if the paper is going to be tough, valuation might not be as tough as what you predict. Second way, you might have felt that the paper is going to be easy and you have done it very well. That no way guarantees that you're going to score very good marks, because as a valuer, when I correct your answer paper, I correct your answer paper with the base of a student who has written before you. All right. So let us say, for example, I'm getting two answer sheets with me. One is, let us say, Abhigna's answer sheet, and other one is Agalya. I would have corrected Abhigna's paper. Based on Abhigna's, I'll keep it as a benchmark, and then only I will give marks to Agalya. That's how the human mind actually works, friends. So keep your emotions neutral right now. Don't be too happy when the paper is going easy. Don't be too sad when the paper is going to be tough. I have seen both the extremes. I have seen students who have come and cried after the exam stating that they are not going to clear FR, and that paper they actually pass out and they don't write the remaining examinations. So keep your mind neutral. You have done your part. You have done your effort. You have done your studies. Now it is only time for all of you to sit back, relax, study how much you can do, write the exam, and go to the examination hall with a very, very cool mindset. All right. Now, let us start with step number one, your study plan with 1 day before the examination. All right. So, now today is what day? Today is Thursday. Then you have Friday, and finally Saturday is when your exams are going to happen. All right. Today night, what I am going to do here is that I will cover Forex for all of you in the coming next 3 hours. We will go fast, but it will be in a pace where you all can cope up along with me, and it will be easy for you to do the revision, because doing it alone, especially a chapter like Forex, might be a little bit difficult. But doing together as a team, it will be very, very easy for most of you. All right. So once this is done, one of the major chunk of your headache is over. Tomorrow and day after tomorrow, what you all can do is you can relax and you can focus on the other topics. So Friday, let me tell you what are the topics that you're supposed to cover, and I'll give you the order in which you're supposed to go. Start from easy to tough. Okay. So when I say easy to tough, start in the order in which I have taken class. Security valuation. This can be followed by security analysis. All right. You can follow this up with mutual funds. You have mergers plus valuation. Okay. This much topics, you plan it up to, let us say, morning till evening. Let us assume 5 p.m. All right. Then take a break. And then you do in the evening this chapter of portfolio management. All right. Only thing that you're going to keep pending for Saturday morning is, let I'm assuming that you wake up at around 5 a.m. in the morning. Okay. So, and you sleep by around 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock at night. All right. So 5 a.m. in the morning next day when you get up, 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. on the last day, you give time for derivatives. And after 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. onwards, you focus and give your time for theory. And my request to all of you, Saturday being the exam day, somewhere around 10:30 a.m., all right, please lie down on your table and give yourself at least 15 minutes of power nap. This will recharge your brain. This will help your logical brain to work very, very smoothly, and you will be able to get very good marks. This way, I'll tell you the advantages what you have. Tough topic Forex is covered today. The easy topics like security valuation, you have mutual funds, mergers, valuation, etc. These are the areas where your majority marks lies. All right. If you call it as, I will call this as the A category. Maximum marks lies over here. So tomorrow from morning 5 a.m. to evening 5 p.m., you are going to cover all the major marks area. All right. And when you do theory, this is another major marks area that you are covering over here. This way, in the best time possible, you will be able to study and revise all these topics. So once you're done revising with all these topics, it will become very, very easy for all of you to score very good marks. I've forgotten advanced capital budgeting. That should also come in this category. Okay. Thank you for reminding me. All right. And I'll tell you this much of time is enough. You're talking about time from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. Or maybe even if you called it 6 a.m. also, if you get up, then also it's possible because security valuation will get over in maximum 1.5 2 hours. Security analysis and mutual funds, another 1.5 hour. Mergers might take 2 hours. Advanced capital budgeting, 2.5 hours. Okay. So this is the time that you're going to provide for these topics tomorrow. Everybody clear? After this comes the most important point, that is the examination time. What is your exam time? Everyone tell me. 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. And if I'm not wrong, you get 15 minutes time for reading the question also, right? Please confirm that.
Yes, sir. 1:45 to 2.
1:45 to 2, you get time to read the question also. When you read through the question, always start reading from small mark question, then only you go to the big mark question. Don't read MCQ in the beginning itself. They may try to demoralize you with MCQ because they may give you a very big case study and they may demoralize you. All right. So be very cool and prepared about that. That might be the area where they may try to shake you up. So when you go from a small mark question to a big mark question, when you read through it, the advantage what you get is in small mark. For example, there's a question for 5 marks. Normally, from my past experience, 5 mark question, you can finish it in 5 minutes. But a 12 mark question, it normally takes you around 30 minutes to finish it. So these questions are actually demoralizing questions. All right. But the small mark questions are actually motivating questions. Okay. Your time from 2 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. is very, very crucial. Only do those questions that you are confident about, and those are of small marks. If possible, theory. But we don't know how theory is going to come. It may come as an MCQ. It may come as a normal detailed question also. Whatever be it, in this 2 to 2:30 p.m., if you take the small theories and if you take the small problem-driven areas, by 2:30, you will surely score somewhere around 20 to 25 marks, friends. At least 20 marks. All right. Once this is done, then your confidence is at a different level. 2:30 to 5. You are having how many hours with you? 2.5 hours with you. In this 2.5 hours, you only need 20 marks to pass the exam. Am I right? So that way, in minimum time, you get maximum. Your confidence level will also be at your best. If you have any doubts in this study plan, friends, please let me know. Or you can just scribble down this plan if you want. In 1 minute, we are starting off with the Forex revision. Ranjini, we are covering only Forex. We are not covering interest rate risk management. We will not get so much of time. Yamini, MCQ will get it later on, is it? That's why I've told you don't focus on MCQ, focus on the other areas. All right? Yes, just 1 minute. Any other doubts, please let me know. YouTube students, I believe you're all comfortable. Yes, Gayatri, power nap is very, very crucial. Very, very crucial. It enhances your performance. Rest is equally important if you really want to score some good marks. Kevin, I'm only doing Forex. We will not have time to cover all the topics. We are only doing Forex because that is, one of the heavy topics. And alone, if you do, it might take you 4 to 5 hours. That's fine. Bhavya, how will I know which will come under compulsory question? I don't send the question paper, Bhavya. Study 100%. Anirudh, outline for IFM. We are doing that now. Quickly, we'll do concept, we'll do problem. Concept, problem. We'll do it at a very quick space now. Nandini, you want me to scroll up? Yes. Just lie down on your table and sleep. 15-20 minutes. More than enough. Your brain will work like anything. All right. Priyanka, class will start now. It will go for the next 3 hours. By 11:15, 11:30, I should pack it up. Gayatri, theory part, I have taken the new syllabus exclusive theory. Mark that as important. And the old theory also. Ultimately, you have to do all the theories. All right, friends. Shall I start off now? Ready. Let us start with Forex. Okay. So I'll take my material. We'll quickly take the questions of that material and we will do it together. Because those questions, in minimum time, we cover maximum adjustments. Let me take my website. Notes. AFM May 24. Sorry, I've taken the wrong material. Forex. Yeah, Gayatri, it's happening on YouTube. The link will be available on YouTube. Okay. You want me to share my material with all of you? I can share this link with all of you. How do I do that? Wait, I'll make a copy of this. Can I put it here? I've shared the link here. Can someone please copy this and or I'll put it in the YouTube myself? Wait, I'll share the updated one with all of you. Where is the chat box? Done, friends. I've shared the link in YouTube. I've also shared the link in the Zoom classes. Okay. Shall I start off now, friends? Fantastic. Let us start off now with Forex. So, friends, first we'll quickly recall the concepts. Okay. First one, currency versus commodity. Everyone tell me, currency is always the numerator. Commodity is always the denominator. Whichever country you are, do not bother. Numerator is always the currency. Denominator is always the commodity. All right. Then we learned about direct quote and indirect quote. Friends, in India, if I'm giving a quote such as rupee per dollar, is it a direct quote or indirect quote? It is a direct quote. But if I give a quote like dollar bar rupee, that will be called as what? This will be the indirect quote. Everybody clear with this part? So we learned about currency, commodity. We learned about direct quote, indirect quote. Third thing that we are going to learn over here is about bid, ask, and spread. Friends, bid means what? Buying rate. Ask means what? Selling rate. So when I talk about bid rate, it is the bank buying rate of the commodity, and ask rate is what? Bank selling rate of the commodity. Everybody clear with this part now? All right. Considering this, now we'll start doing a problem. Yes, yes, this is the same material we did in Chennai also. Okay. So we'll take this question number 3 and we'll start doing this. Okay. Question number 3, working note number 1, basic data. Okay. All of you, if possible, please keep your cameras on and keep on talking and writing along with me. That way, we all will get a good grip on the entire subject. All right. Active learning. The more you speak, the more you are alert, the more you will get confidence in that. And when you keep your cameras on, I can also track that you're also at par with me. Shall we start off now, friends? All right. Working note number 1, basic data. What do we do in the basic data, friends? We always keep the numbers in the basic data. So first number, what do you see over here? Spot rate. I'll write down over here, point number A, spot rate. What is the spot rate that you have? 46 hyphen 46.25 rupees per dollar. Point number B will be what now? Forward rate. What is the forward rate? 47 hyphen 47.50 rupees per dollar. Everybody clear so far? Okay, now they are asking how many US dollars should the firm sell to get 25 lakhs after how many months, friends? 25 lakhs after 2 months. Ready? Shall we do it together now? All right. So now I'll go to the next part, working note number 2, and we'll write down over here dollar to be sold. Heading should be very clear. Dollar to be sold for 25 lakh rupees. Okay. Point number 1, when we are doing this, we need to understand whether it is a bid rate or whether it is an ask rate. All right. So I'll write down Roman number 1, bid or ask. Okay. Come on, friends. Quickly tell me, will it be the bid rate or will it be the ask rate over here?
Bid rate.
Bid rate, is it? Okay. So we'll just check it together. This diagram, don't draw in the examination hall. This is only for us to understand. Here we are supposed to sell dollar. Am I right? In return, we are going to do what? Buy rupee, sell rupee, buy dollar, rupee per dollar. Correct? So what is the commodity that you have over here? Dollar. What is the bank doing? Buy. So what rate is applicable over here? Bid rate. Once you know it is bid rate, I will write down rupee to be sold. Everyone tell me how much is a rupee to be sold? 25 lakh rupees. Correct? What is the spot? Is it spot or after 6 months? After 2 months. So forward bid rate. Tell me, friends, what is the forward bid rate that you have over here? 47 rupees per dollar. Am I right? Therefore, what is the dollar to be sold? Can you tell me the answer over here, friends? Do you get the answer as $53,191 over here, friends? That is the answer for the first part. Everybody clear with this part now? Shiv Saundari, I'm reading a message now. Shiv Saundari, I have given you a 3-hour theory marathon. Plus, we have done live on the new syllabus exclusive theory. Total investment was around 4 to 5 hours. Please go through that. I have already covered full theory for you. I have not left anything over there also. Please do go through it. Okay, right. So that is the answer you get for dollar to be sold for 25 lakh rupees. Everybody clear with this part? Okay, next one. I'll go to the next part. What is the next requirement that they are having over here? How many rupees the firm is required to pay to obtain 2 lakh dollar? So next working note, rupee to pay to obtain 2 lakh dollars. Okay, so here I'll write down point number A, dollar to be obtained 2 lakh. So when you need to obtain dollar means you need to buy dollar. If I need to buy dollar, in return, what is the bank going to do? Sell dollar. So it will be the spot ask rate. So tell me what is the spot ask rate? 46 point. 25 rupees per dollar. So once you write down this rupee to be paid, how will you do this? A into B. 2 lakh into 46.25. Do you get the answer as 92.5 lakh rupees over here, friends? Scribble and write down along with me. Okay. Keep on talking, keep on writing. Scribble and write. Keep yourself active. Every impression should have a strong thing in your mind. Okay. Last one. Once we are done with this, we'll go to the final working note. Okay, we'll go to the final working note. They're asking you, assume the firm is having $69,000 in the current account, earning no interest, whereas ROI on rupees 10%. Should the firm encash now or encash later? Friends, I'll share these notes with you immediately when the class gets over, but I would recommend you scribble and write fast along with me itself. We are having two options over here. Encash now. And what is the other one? Encash later. Okay. Now let us assume I'm encashing now. What will happen? What is the dollar available with me right now? Do I have $69,000? Okay. Point number B, this is point number A. Point number B, if I'm encashing today, I will sell the dollar. It will be the spot bid rate because I'm selling dollar. Bank is going to buy dollar. So what is my spot bid rate, friends? 46. So now tell me, when you do this, how much will be the rupee available with you? That will be A into B. 31,74,000. Add interest at the rate of how much percentage? 10%, right? That's for 1 year. Into 10% into 2 divided by 12. 52,900. This is for 2 months. So when you do like this, what will be your closing balance? Do you get the answer as 32,26,900, friends? Now, suppose I'm going to encash the same thing later. So what will happen? The dollar available with me will be $69,000. Add interest. How much is the interest that is going to come over here? 0. So what will be my closing balance in dollar? $69,000. Then I will use my forward bid rate. What is my forward bid rate? 47. So this into 47 will give me 32,43,000. So tell me, friends, which one is better? Encash now or encash later? Encash later is going to be better. Okay. Yes, friends. I'll give you 1 minute cool off time after every problem. Read through it. Any doubts, let me know. Pratik, I'm doing only Forex. Just go through this. Any doubts, you can ask me now. All right. Can I go to the next part now?
Excuse me.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, in the encash later, why is that interest 0, sir?
That's because the question is very clearly saying that, in the current account, earning no interest. The words is used very clearly here.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right? Thank you. Thank you so much. Right, friends. Can I go to the next question now? Okay. Let's go to question number. Yeah.
Somebody has answered some doubts, sir.
Come again.
Somebody has typed some doubt.
Wait, Yamini's Nandini's message, I just found it now. How to decide whether to multiply the bid rate or divide? Nandini, it's a very good question. See, now let us assume you have a $100 and your exchange rate is 50 rupees per dollar. What will you do? Will you multiply or will you divide it? You will multiply because only then dollar and dollar will get cancelled. Correct. But suppose it is $100 and the exchange rate is $0.02 bar rupee. Now will you multiply or will you divide? You will divide because if you multiply, you will get dollar square bar rupee and there is no such exchange rate. Clear now?
Okay, sir. So this will be applicable to all other currencies also, right? Not just rupee, but if you think of
Applicable to, give me an example.
if it is euro bar dollar
Okay. 100 euros. And you have,
and
let us say, 0.50 euro bar dollar. Then you will again divide.
divide. Okay, so fine.
Yeah. Right. All right. So I believe we are clear with this part, friends. Let us go to the next question. Next question is focusing on two concepts. One is swap points, appreciation and depreciation. Swap points are the difference between the forward rate and the spot rate. Tell me, if the swap points are in ascending order, what will you do? Will you add the swap points or will you deduct the swap points?
Add.
Will add. If the swap points are in descending order, you will deduct.
Deduct.
Right? Appreciation means plus. Whenever you have a forward rate being more than the spot rate, appreciation will be plus. Depreciation will be minus. Everybody clear with this part? I think once we do this problem, it will be more clear for all of you now. So here they have given you the spot rate. 2-month swap points are given. 3-month swap points are given. But they're asking you to assume that find out the swap points for 2.5 months. So 2 months is given, 3 months is given, but they want the swap points for 2.5 months. How will you do that, friends? You will take the average of 2 months as well as 3 months. Okay. So I'll write down working note number 1. Forward rate after 2.5 months. I'll draw a table, particulars, bid, and then you will have ask. Okay. Point number A will be what? Spot rate. Now tell me what is the spot rate that you have over here? 66.2525, 67.5945. What is your 2.5 months swap point? That will be the average of 70 and 160. What is the average of that? Do you get the answer as 115? 90 plus 186 by 2 will be how much? 138. From this, can I go and find out my forward rate, friends? What will be my forward rate? Can you tell me? Do you get the answer as 66.2640? And what about the second one? 67.6083. Everybody clear with this part now? So we got the forward rate after 2.5 months. Everyone clear so far? Next thing now. Then they are asking you, find out the forward rate. We have got that also. Calculate the annual rate of premium or discount. Annual rate of premium or discount is nothing but the rate of appreciation or depreciation based on what? Based on an average rate. So what do you mean by average rate? I will explain to you now. So I will write down the next working note. Rate of appreciation and depreciation for bid rate. Let us do it for bid rate first. Okay. So first I will write down the spot rate. Everyone tell me what is the spot rate? 66.2525. What is the forward rate? Forward rate is how much? 66.2640. All right. Now, friends, this is rupee per dollar, rupee per dollar. Now tell me, dollar from 2525 has become 2640. So can I say that dollar is appreciating over here? Whereas rupee is going to do what? Rupee is going to depreciate. So what is the rate of appreciation of dollar? The formula would be 66.2640 minus 66.2525 divided by, normally we divide it by 66.2525 only. But here, since the question is saying based on an average rate, what we will have to do is we will have to solve this problem using the average of the bid and of the spot and forward. That will be 66.25825. And the rate of depreciation would be, this is for 2.5 months. So I should do into 12 divided by 2.5. Here it will be 66.2525 minus 66.2640 divided by 66.25825 into 12 divided by 2.5. We'll get the answer as plus 0.083 percentage, and here you'll get the answer as minus 0.083 percentage. Fantastic. So this was for the bid rate. In the same way, I'm supposed to go and find out for what, friends, now? I'm supposed to find out for the ask rate. So I'll write down the next working note. Rate of appreciation and depreciation for what rate now? For the ask rate. Okay. So here I'll write down spot rate. Tell me, friends, what is the spot rate that we have? 67.5945. Point number B is what? Forward rate. That is 67.6083. All right. Now, again, what is happening? Dollar is appreciating. Rupee is depreciating. So here the formula would be 67.6083 minus 67.5945 divided by the average of this 67.6014 into 12 divided by 2.5. Here it will be 67.5945 minus 67.6083 divided by 67.6014 into 12 divided by 12.5. Can someone tell me what is the answer that you get over here?
0.979.
0.971 percentage, is it? With this, we are done with this question. I'll give you a 1 minute cool off time. Read through it. If you have any doubts, let me know. It is 0.0979, is it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. 1 minute time. Please go through it. YouTube students, I believe you're all comfortable.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes, Ramya, tell me.
Sir, in the exam, if they ask for that premium or discount, whether we have to do with the spot bid or spot ask, sir, both we should do.
Ideally, what have they asked in the question? Let's read. They've asked you the rate of premium of dollar on rupees, what they have asked. Okay. So ideally, what you should do is you have to find out one, you should find out this one. This. Okay. This is dollar on rupee. Understood. Second one, you should find out this one. This is also what? Dollar on rupee. So you will get the answer as bid will be 0.083. Ask will be 0.0979. All right.
Means for bid also, for ask also we should do.
Yes, yes, correct.
Okay, thank you, sir.
But Arvind, you are not able to find the question in the Google Drive link, is it? Arvind, how do I share it with you? I shared the link. Did you all get that link which I shared with you?
So,
I'll copy the link again and I'm putting it in the chat box again. Arvind, please confirm. I've shared the link again.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
So in the exam, so if we do just the dollar appreciation part, that will be enough, right? Based on
Ideally,
this
yes.
question.
Ideally, yes. But see, when you do it on average rate, appreciation and depreciation both are almost the same. Correct?
Right, right.
So ideally, when you do one is also enough.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
But when I give the answer, I preferably give both the ways. Kaushal, you're not able to download the document. Can somebody else try and see? It's open. It's open to all. I haven't kept
Sir,
it.
now we are able to download, sir. The earlier link which you shared with us, we couldn't download, but now this Word file is, we are able to download.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so much. Maybe I shared the wrong link earlier. Sorry for that. Done, friends. Shall I go to the next question now?
Sir, 1 minute, first page, sir.
Yeah. I'll share these notes with you, okay? Scribble and write along with me so that You can do revision quickly along with me. That's the objective here. Ramya, this page?
Thank you. First one. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Can I go to the next part now? So we are done with this question also. Now we go to the next question. That is a question on IRPT. So friends, when you learn about IRPT, what is the equation we have learned? 1 plus RH divided by 1 plus RF is equal to forward divided by spot. This is the equation that we have learned, correct? And we have learned the steps also. The steps goes like this. Theoretical home interest rate. Then you compare it with what? Actual home interest rate. Then you check the status, and based on the status, you take the action. Everybody clear with this part? Okay. So keeping this, let us work out this problem now. Question number 5. Working note number 1. Basic data. In that, I'll write down point number A. Spot rate. Now tell me, what is the spot rate that you are having? 0.665 CAD bar DM. Okay. Point number B. 3 months forward rate. 0.670 CAD bar DM. They have given you the duration is 3 months. I'll write down. Duration is equal to how many months? 3 months. Okay. Point number D, you have interest rates on DM. How much is the interest rate for DM? They have told over here 7% into 3 by 12, 1.75%. Will it be RH or will it be RF, friends? This will be RF. I'll tell you why it is RF. That is because the exchange rate is CAD bar DM. So this one is going to be RH. This one is going to be RF. Okay. Next one. What will be your interest rate for CAD? That is 9%. So it will be 2.25% RH. They are asking you whether there is any arbitrage gains possible. So for that, I will write down working note number 2. Steps in arbitrage. In this, you'll write down step number 1. What is step number 1? Priyanka, I've already shared the questions in the chat above. Just please check it there. It's available. Step number 1 is going to be what? Theoretical home interest rate. Okay. How do you work out the theoretical home interest rate? 1 plus RH divided by 1 plus RF plus 1 plus 1.75% is equal to forward divided by spot. 0.670 divided by 0.665. So when you do like this, let's check. I think 1.0175. Okay. Do I get the answer as 2.51% as a theoretical home interest rate? Then I'll compare it with the actual home interest rate. How much is the actual home interest rate? 2.25%. That is already given over here. 2.25%. Then I will take the status. So tell me, actual is cheaper than required or expensive than required? Actual is cheaper than required. Now tell me, friends, if the actual is cheaper than required, what is the action that you will take over here? We should borrow at RH and invest in what? RF. Everybody clear with this part? Okay. So based on this, we have to do what? If I just come down, I just write down over here. Borrow at CAD and deposit at what? Deposit at DM. This is going to be the decision that we are going to take. Everybody clear so far? Now what we will do is, based on this, we will try creating a proof. Okay. So the proof will go like this. I'll go to the next page. Proof. we are having two countries. One is CAD, other one is DM. So what am I going to do in CAD? Let us assume I'm going to borrow 100,000 CAD. Once I borrow 100,000 CAD, I will convert it at the spot rate. What is the spot rate that I have? 0.665 CAD bar DM. Now tell me, will you multiply or will you divide? 1 lakh, you will divide over here. So you will get 150,375 DM. This you will invest at what rate, friends? At the DM rate. I think the DM rate was 1.75% for 3 months. When I do this, I'll get the number as 153,007 DM. This I will bring it back at the closing rate of 0.670 CAD bar DM into 0.670. So you get or you receive over here 1,02,515 CAD. This you have to borrow at the rate of 2.25%. So you have to pay how much money over here? 1,02,250 CAD. How did I get that number? 1 lakh plus 2.25%. So when you do like this, what is your arbitrage profit over here? Do you get the arbitrage profit of 265 CAD, friends? Perfect. I'll give you 1 minute cool off time. Go through this. If you have any doubts, you can let me know.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
So, irrespective of the marks, do we show the proof as well, or do we show the proof according to the marks?
Based on the marks, you have to give proof. So normally in this question, if you see, this question has come for maybe 8 marks. So when they give it for 8 marks, I think you can put the proof also. 6 marks, 5 marks, etc. No need to put the proof.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Sorry. Please go through this, friends. In 1 minute, we'll go to the next question. All right, friends. Can I go to the next question now? Okay. Let us go to the next question. Next question is a question on cross rate. Okay. So we'll write question number 7. Working note number 1. Basic data. Even before we go for this, friends, whenever we are doing, okay, yes, Jay, we can keep it on a 3-month basis also. Nothing wrong in that. We can keep it like that. Or if you want, we can convert it into per annum basis also. Both the ways are absolutely comfortable, friends. All right. Yes. Now here, when you do a cross rate, ideally we have to go by 4 steps. Theoretical, we have to write the desired rate, bid rate or ask rate, cross rate, and then we have to go and give the conclusion. Okay, shall we do it now? You sold 100 lakh HKD value spot to your customer. So who is you over here? You are the bank. This is you. Okay. You sold. So this is the customer. You sold 100 lakh HKD value spot to your customer at the rate of 5.7. So tell me, friends, what is the total that you get over here? Do you get the total as 570 lakh rupees over here? Correct? Now, based on this, what we have to do is we have to nullify this transaction. Okay. The same day you covered in the London market. So if you have done a sell over here, what will you do in the interbank market? This is the London bank. what will you do over here? You will buy 100 lakh HKD at the rate of some particular amount. Am I right? Now that amount is what we need to find out. So here that amount should be a rupee bar HKD. Am I right? So now what we have to do now, in order to get this amount, we have to go and use the cross rate, because in this question, they have not given you directly the rupee bar HKD rate. So I will go and write down over here, working note number 2, cross rate. Okay. In that, I will write down step number 1, desired rate. Everyone tell me what is the desired rate that you have over here? Rupee bar HKD. Okay. So then I'll write down step number 2. What is step number 2 now? Bid or ask. So now tell me, here what is happening? This is you. This is the bank. So what are you going to do? You are going to sell HKD to the bank. Am I right? Sorry, you are going to buy HKD. In return, what is the bank going to do? Sell HKD, sell rupee, buy rupee, rupee bar HKD. HKD is a commodity. Sell HKD. What rate is applicable over here? Ask rate is applicable. Okay. Then you write down step number 3. What is going to be step number 3? Bid or, sorry, step number 3 is going to be the cross rate. Now tell me, how are you going to do the cross rate? Ask rupee bar HKD is equal to ask rupee bar. What are the exchange rates given over here? Rupee bar dollar is given. HKD bar dollar is given. So I will need rupee bar dollar into ask dollar bar HKD. So what is ask rupee per dollar? Do you get the answer as 42.85 into dollar bar HKD is not given. HKD bar dollar is given. So I will do what? 1 divided by, we will interchange the numbers now. So 1 divided by bid HKD bar dollar, 7.588. So when you do like this, you will get the answer as 5.647 rupee bar HKD. So once you get this, we'll go and write down that same number over here, 5.647. So here you will get 564.70 lakhs. That is a buy. 570 lakh is a sell. So what is the net effect of these two things that you get over here now? Do you get the net effect as 5.30 lakhs of profit? Yes. Fantastic, friends. I'll give you 1 minute cool off time. Go through this. Then we will go to the next question.
The next page, sir.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Can you please repeat once again?
The next page, sir, please.
Yeah. I'm going to the next page.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
So for the exam, can we use this figure, bid then ask?
I didn't get you. This diagram don't draw in the exam, okay?
Okay.
Don't draw that. This is for us to understand. So once you have drawn this, you get a grip on this diagram. That's the only objective that I have here. Okay.
Okay.
Diagram makes it easy, but I don't know how the valuer will react to this. Okay, right. Can I go to the next one now? Okay, next point. Okay, so we are done with question number 7 also. Can I go to question number 8 now? Okay. Question number 8, here they have given the exchange rate in a different way. When they give USD bar CHF There is no equal to in between, and directly they have given the number. It is like USD bar INR 50. Everybody clear? So basically what they are trying to tell here is that whenever they give the codes like this, you are supposed to read the codes in a different way. This is CHF bar dollar. It is not dollar bar CHF. All right. So they have given the spot rate. They have given you the 3-month spot for swap points and the 6-month swap points. So I'll write down over here. Working note number 1, forward rates. Particulars, I'll write down over here bid, and then I will write down ask. Point number A is going to be what? Spot rate. So spot rate is going to be 1.4650, 1.4655. Then I will write down 3-month spot rate, that is 5 and 10. Then I will write down 6-month spot rate, that is 10 and 15. Okay. From this, I will write down 3 months forward rate, 1.4655, 1.46. They are in ascending order. So what are we supposed to do? We are supposed to add it. Okay. Same way, what will be your 6 months forward? 1.4660, 1.4670. Everybody clear with this part now, friends? Okay. So after you get this one, for which bank did we get it now? We got it for bank A. We got it for CHF bar dollar. CHF bar dollar. Same way, next to working note, I will write down forward rate for, what is the second exchange rate you have over here? Dollar bar pound. Dollar bar pound. Particulars, you have the bid rate and then you have the ask rate. I will again write down the spot rate. What is the spot rate? 1.7645, 1.7660. Point number B is going to be what? 3 months, 25, 20. Friends, is it in ascending order or descending order? Descending order. Add or subtract, you are supposed to subtract. 6 months is going to be what? 35, 25. Okay. So now, what is going to be the 3 months forward rate over here? 1.7620, 1.7640. And what is going to be the 6 months forward rate over here? 1.7610, 1.7635. 1.7635. All right. So friends, we have got the forward rate for CHF bar dollar. We have also got the forward rate for dollar bar pound. Okay. Now, after we got these two answers, let me go to the next one. How much minimum CHF amount will you have to pay for 1 million GBP spot? So I'll write down the next working note. Minimum CHF for 1 million GBP spot. For 1 million GBP spot. All right. So friends, here minimum CHF. So what they want is they want GBP for which they are willing to pay CHF. So what is the desired rate over here? The desired rate is going to be CHF bar pound. Okay. Now, to get this, we need to decide whether it is going to be a bid rate or whether it is going to be a ask rate. Okay, let us check it now. So here, what are you going to do? We are going to buy pound. In return, what are we going to sell? CHF. Buy CHF, sell pound. CHF bar pound. Now tell me, what is the commodity you have? Pound. Sell pound. So what rate is applicable over here, friends? It will be the ask rate. Once you know it is the ask rate, step number 3, we will put the cross rate. Now tell me, what is the equation for cross rate? Ask CHF bar pound is equal to ask CHF bar dollar. Why? Because that is one of the exchange rates they have given into ask dollar bar pound. Now, how much is ask CHF bar dollar? If you look over here, ask CHF bar dollar, you are having 55 here, 60 over here. Can I say this is actually turning out to be the minimum? Same way, when you talk about the second one, you are having 7660, 7650. Can I say 7650 is the minimum? So considering these two, I will be finding the rate. So it will be 1.4655. 1.4655 into 1.7650. So you get the answer as 2.5866 CHF bar pound. That is going to be the cross rate. Once you get the cross rate, I will give the conclusion. What will be the conclusion, friend? 1 million means 10 lakh GBP into 2.5866. Do you get the answer as 25 lakh 86,607 CHF will have to be paid. Friends, this question has got two parts. I'll go a little bit slow. This is part 1. Understand this, then we will go to part number 2. All right, friends, are you all clear with this? Can I go to the next one now?
The previous page, sir, please, sir.
Yes. All right, friends. Can I go to the next part now? Okay. So I
Thank you,
think we are done with the first requirement. Now let us go to the second requirement. Considering the codes from Bank A alone for GBP bar CHF, friends, we have to read the code separately. It will be CHF bar pound. What are the implied swap points for spot over 3 months? Well, I'll write down the next to working note heading, swap points. Particulars. You are having bid rate. Then you have ask rate. You have spot rate. And then you have the forward rate. Am I right? Now, let me just say spot bid. So we need to find out, let us assume, what is they want? CHF bar. So I'll just give a star over here and explain to you. Spot bid CHF bar pound will be equal to, okay, spot bid CHF bar dollar into spot bid dollar per pound. So now tell me, what is spot bid CHF bar dollar? Spot bid CHF bar dollar is 1.4650 into. What is spot bid dollar per pound? Spot bid dollar per pound is 1.7645. So 1.4650 into 1.7645. Do you get the answer as 2.5849 over here? Okay. Somebody, can you please unmute and interact with me now? Yes. So if that is the first one, I want to do the same thing for the spot ask. How will I do that now? 1.4655 into 1.7660. Will I get the number as 2.5880? For forward, it is 3 months forward. So it will be 1.4655 into 1.7620. Correct? 2.5822. 2.5822. Last one is going to be 1.46. This ask, right? Forward ask 1.4665 into 1.7640, 2.5869. Fantastic. Now tell me. So what is 5849 minus 5822? Do I get the number as 27 over here? 5880 minus 5869, that is 11. So this is going to be your implied swap points. I'll give you a minute, write down, understand this, then we go to the next question. Friends, the first 1 hour is over and we are 30% through Forex. We have 70% more to go. Are you all clear with this part, friends? Are you all comfortable with the pace? Are you all able to follow this, friends?
Yes, sir.
All right, friends. Yes. Can I go to the next second part now? Perfect. Okay, so we are done with this question also. Okay, now we'll go to the next question on cross rate and cross currency deal. So I'll write down what's the question number we are doing now. Question number 9. Working note number 1. Basic data. Your Forex dealer has entered into a cross currency deal. Friends, what do you mean by a cross currency deal? In a cross currency deal, you will have 3 currencies. Out of these 3 currencies, 2 will be foreign currency, but the final gain or loss will be settled in your home currency. Okay. He has sold $10 lakh at 1.44 euro per dollar. So I'll write down point number A. Current position, that is sell $10 lakh at the rate of 1.44 euro per dollar. Or do you get the answer as 14,40,000 euros over here, friends? All right. Next part. However, later they wanted to square up the position. So how do you square up the position, or what is the action that you will take to cancel? You will buy $10 lakh at the rate of let's check. We are buying dollar means the bank is selling dollar. Dollar is the commodity ask rate. So what is the ask rate over here? 1.445 euro per dollar. Or do you get the answer as 14,45,000 euros? Now tell me. So initial 2 transactions are happening in what currency? Foreign currency. See, first one dollar and dollar. Okay. Now the gain or loss will be real. Here, is it a gain or is it a loss? I believe you are making a loss. What is the loss you're making over here? 5,000 euros. This loss has to be settled in the home currency. So spot rupee bar euro. Once I get this, I will be able to find out what is my loss in rupees. But now tell me, friends, have they actually given you the rupee bar euro in the question? No, they have only given you rupee bar dollar and euro bar dollar. So I have to use what over here? Cross rate. So I'll write down working note number 2. Cross rate. Okay. In this step number 1. What is going to be step number 1, friends? It will be the desired rate. What is the desired rate that you have over here? Rupee bar euro. What is going to be step number 2 now? Bid or ask. Don't draw the diagram in the exam, but I'm just putting it over here for your reference. Okay. So here, what are you going to do? I need to buy euro because I have made a loss. Buy euro, sell rupee. Buy rupee, sell euro. Rupee bar euro. Okay. So you get, what do you get over here? Commodity, sell, it will be the ask rate. Based on this, can I go and create a cross rate now? So what will be the equation? ask rupee bar euro is equal to ask rupee per dollar into ask dollar bar euro. So what is ask rupee per dollar that you have over here? Ask rupee per dollar is 31.45 into what is ask dollar bar euro? 31.1 divided by bid, because only hold on. Dollar bar euro, but they have only given euro bar dollar, so it will be 1 divided by bid, 1 divided by 1.44. So what is 31.45 divided by 1.44? Do you get the answer as 21.84 rupee bar euro over here? So once you get this, you will come over here and you will write down 21.84 rupee bar euro. Therefore, your total loss will be loss of 1,09,200 rupees. I'll give you a minute. Write down or go through it. Keep on talking, interact and write. All right. Active learning. Can I go to the next page now? All right, friends. So we are done with phase 1. The next part is hedging techniques. Do you want a 5 minutes of cool off time before I start off with the hedging techniques, or shall I proceed? Are you all comfortable? Perfect. So I think I'll proceed to the next part. Okay. 5 minutes break, proceed 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, wait, Jayant, your doubt is that why do we take the bid rate now? Let me just go and check where I have taken the bid rate. Jayant, I have taken ask rate here. Maybe you asked the doubt earlier. I would have missed out. Are you asking this one, Jayant? Here I have taken bid rate because first we needed to find out the spot bid rate. All right, what we'll do is we'll take a session up to 9:30, then I'll give you a 5 minutes break. All right, so then again we'll have a session up to 11 to finish off. All right, yes. Now we are going into hedging technique. Friends, we have learned different types of hedging technique. First one is home currency invoicing, leading versus lagging, netting. In the MTP part 2, you have a very good question on netting. All right, if we get time, we will definitely do that in the end. All right. Jayant, I'll come back to you. Then netting. After that, we learned about forward contracts, futures, money market hedging. And after money market hedging, it's transaction exposure is the last part of Forex chapter. Rest of the hedging techniques are coming in the other chapters like derivatives and interest rates. So this is a question on a forward contract and a cancellation of forward contract. Shall we do it together? A forward contract is a contract entered today that has to be executed on a future date. Okay, shall we do it now? So here, question number 10. Question number 10, working note number 1, basic data. Customer with whom the bank has entered into a 3 months forward purchase contract. So from the customer point of view, what is it going to be? It is going to be a sale contract. So here you have a customer. What has the customer done? Sell 10,000 Swiss francs at the rate of 27.25. Comes to the bank after 2 months and he requests for cancellation. All right. So this is diagram number 1 where the customer has sold. I will now draw diagram number 2, which will make it more clear to all of you. I'll call this as January. Okay. So in January, what has the customer done? Sell 10,000 Swiss francs at the rate of 27.25. Okay. After this, he comes to the bank after how many months? 2 months. So he's coming back to the bank on March 1st. Original transaction is actually supposed to be executed on what date? On March 31st. Okay. So what is he going to do over here? He's going to buy 10,000 Swiss francs at the rate 1 month. He wants to cancel it now. How will he cancel it now? He will take 1 month forward rate. So 1 month forward buy means the bank is selling. It will be the ask rate. So buy 10,000 Swiss franc at what? 27.52 rupees per dollar. Sorry, rupees per Swiss franc. So what will happen? This will also come on this point and both of this will get nullified. So now what happens? Let's find out whether you're making a gain or you're making a loss. 0.27 into 10,000. Do you make a loss of 2,700 rupees over here? Yes, that is the loss due to cancellation. Jayant, 1.44 is it? Wait. Yeah, that's because Jayant, we are selling dollar. When you sell 10 lakh dollar, the bank is doing what? Buy dollar. Buy dollar means bid rate. I'll give you a minute's time. Go through this diagram. If you have any doubts, let me know. Kathiravan, you're talking about FEDI rules, that is the exchange difference, swap loss, etc.
Yes, sir.
Let's complete all the problems. In the end, just remind me once again, okay?
Okay, sir.
If
I
we do
thought
it now,
I would
then
be
we will
doing.
lose the complete flow of it, all right?
Okay, sir. Sorry. Okay.
All right. So we are done with this question also. Can I go to the next one now? All right, friends. So we are done with question number 10. Okay, let us go to question number 11 now. 11 is a question on extension of forward contract. An importer requested his bank to extend a forward contract for $20,000, which is due for maturity on 30/10 for a further period of how many months? 3 months. Let me draw a diagram. Thirty, 10, 2010. So I'll call this, let us say, 3 months backwards. So that is 9, 8, 7. So this will be, let us say, 31/7/2010. On this date, being an importer, what will you do, friends? Will you buy or will you sell? Being an importer, you will buy $20,000 at the rate of 42.32. This was supposed to happen on what date? 30/10/2010. But now he wants to extend it for a further period of how many months? 3 months. How will he do that? First, he will buy $20,000 at the spot cancellation rate, because only then you can nullify that contract. Am I right? So at the spot cancellation ask rate. What is the spot ask rate that you have? 41.52.
So
But
won't
we
he
have
sell it?
come again.
Won't he be selling the
Oh, yes,
$20,000?
yes. Thank you for correcting me. If it's a buy there, here, what are we going to do? Sell. So when we are selling, the bank is going to buy. It will be the spot bid rate. What is the spot bid rate that you have? 41.5. 41.5 is the price at which the bank will buy minus the exchange margin, because this commission the bank will deduct. So what is 41.5 minus 0.075 percentage? 41.46. Okay. After this, what are you going to do? You're going to buy $20,000. How many months forward? 3 months forward. I'll do one thing. I'm not writing the rate now. I'll just write down at the spot cancellation rate. Okay. So once you do these two steps, automatically your contract will get cancelled. But for doing this contract, I need to find out what is my spot rate after margin. I need to find out what is my forward rate after margin. So I'll go to the next page, next working note. Spot rate after margin. Particulars, bid rate, ask rate. Spot rate. So what is the spot rate? You have 41.5 and 41.52. Okay. Now tell me, what is the margin they have given? Margin is nothing but commission. 0.075%, 0.2%. So buying commission normally we deduct, because when the bank buys, it will reduce the commission and give you the balance money only. So what will be your spot rate after incorporating margin? Will you get the answer as 41.46? And what will be our rate over here? 41.60. Okay. In the same way, let me get the forward rate also after margin. I'll again draw a table, particulars, bid rate, and then you have the ask rate. So what is the spot rate we have? 41.5, 41.52. What is the 3 months premium? That is nothing but the swap or the premium. 0.87%, 0.93%. So once you do this, can I go and find out my forward rate from this? Is that turning out to be 41.86? And here you'll get the number as 41.90. Okay. So once you get this, to this, what I have to do now? I have to add or adjust the margin. So what is the margin that we are having over here? Minus 0.075% plus 0.2%. So here it will be 41.86 minus 0.075% will give you 41.82. 0.2% will be 41.99. Okay, I'll give you a minute time. Go through this. If you have any doubts on this one, please let me know.
Sir, why are you adding second time the margin?
Hold on. Why are we adding? That's because when you're ask rate, when you're selling a commodity, the bank will add commission and give it to you. Rahul, have I
Okay,
made a
sir.
mistake somewhere? 41.46?
No, sir. 41.86. Then once again, we are adding the 0.75 margin. Why is that?
We are deducting margin.
Okay. Oh,
That's because this is 41.5 is spot rate without margin. Am I right?
okay.
You can do it in a different way. Just take 41.46. Take 41.46. Okay. Plus 0.87%.
41.82.
That's the same number that you have got over here.
Okay, sir.
Got it?
Thank you. Okay.
All right. Fine. So I think we are done with this part. Okay. So you get the spot rate after margin. You also get the forward rate after margin. Okay. So once you get the spot rate and you get the forward rate, I will go to the next working note. And I will write down M or cost of extension. So here I'll write on point number A. What is point number A? That is the current position. Everyone tell me what is the current position that we are having over here? Sell, sorry, yeah. I think this is a different question. Okay. Buy $20,000 at 42.32. So how much do you get over there? 8,46,400. Point number B, after this, what are we supposed to do? We have to do an action to cancel. How do you cancel it? Sell $20,000 at 41.46. Is that equal to 8,29,200 rupees? Are you making a gain or are you making a loss in this case? You are making a loss. Is that turning out to be 17,200 of loss? Correct? Okay. This is the loss. After this, what is the action that you take to extend? Okay. So what is the action to extend? Can you tell me? Buy $20,000 at the rate of buy. So it's the ask rate at the rate of 41.99. Do you get the answer as 8,39,800 over here? Correct? So now tell me this plus 17,200. Do you get the answer as 8,57,000? This will be your total cost of importer. Whew, I'll give you a 1 minute cool off time. Please go through this.
So why did we add the loss to the buy?
We added the loss because it's an outflow, right?
Okay.
Loss is outflow. Correct? Buy is again outflow. So this is
So
my
you are taking what is the total outflow from your...
Exactly, yes. Are you all done with this part, friends?
Yes, sir.
Please go through this diagram also. This part also, everybody is clear. We took the spot rate, added margin, took the forward spot after margin, etc. Okay. And just go through this diagram. This diagram will elaborate everything. Okay. So I believe all of you are done with this, friends. Can I go to the next part now? All right. So we are done with question number 11 also. Okay. Let us go to question number 12 now. 12 is a question on futures. Are you all ready for this question now, friends? Forward is exactly the same as futures. For forward receivable, we are having 3 steps. The 3 steps are sell forward, buy forward, sell spot. Same way for forward payable, we are having another 3 steps, that is buy forward, sell forward, buy spot. Same way when you go for future also, you have exactly the same step. The only one difference is that you also have to consider the number of contracts. So here it will be number of contracts, sell future, buy future, sell spot. Other one will again be number of contracts, buy future, sell future, and buy spot. Are you all clear with this part now? Okay. So now I'll go to the next question. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, in the futures, we will
Yeah.
always sell the future at F4 and buy future at F1, sir. In case of
F1,
receivables.
exactly. Yes,
Always.
always,
Okay,
always.
sir.
That's for a receivable, okay?
And for payable too, you will do in F1. Second thing we'll do in F1, like that, sir.
Always, always starting with F0 and then ending with F1. Correct.
Okay, just checking, sir. Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you so much. X has a receivable of $4 lakh. I'll write down point number A. Receivable is equal to $4 lakh. Okay. Then they will tell the contract size. Contract size is equal to how much? $1,000. Other information is as follows. Spot rate is 44. So S0 is equal to 44 rupees per dollar. All right. And futures contract is 45. That is F0. Contract entered today for a future date. S1 is turning out to be 44.5. And your F1 is also turning out to be how much? 44.5. Okay. So once you write down the basic data, we will write down the steps in futures. So what is going to be step number 1 over here, friends? Number of contracts. So this question, the number of contracts will be easy because receivable is in dollar and the contract size also is in dollar. But the next question, receivable will be in dollar, contract size will be in rupee. That will make your life miserable. So friends, here it's very easy. You will directly get the answer as 400 contracts. And as I always keep saying, find out the number of contracts and forget that you have found out the contracts. Don't even try using it in the exam. It will create unnecessary confusion. Okay. So once you get number of contracts, what is going to be step number 2? Sell futures. So when you sell future, you are going to sell the same $4 lakh at what price? At F0. How much is F0? 45. So you will get 180 lakh rupees. After you sell future, what is the next thing that you are supposed to do? You are supposed to buy future. So when you buy future, you will buy the future at F1. That is 44.5. You will get 178 lakh rupees. By doing so, are you making a gain or a loss? You make a gain of how many lakhs over here? You make a gain of 2 lakhs. And then what are you going to do in the end? You are going to sell spot. That is $4 lakh into 44.5. Again, you will get 178 lakh rupees. So when you add up these two things, do you get the answer as 180 lakh rupees? This is your final received amount. And we are done with this question also. I'll give you a minute's time. Please read through it and understand the question. YouTube students, I believe you are comfortable.
Sir, we are selling at S1, right?
We are selling it S1, correct.
And we are buying it as F1.
Selling it F0. Starting, we are selling it F0. Then we are buying it F1. Then again, we are selling it S1. All right, friends. So I think we are done with this problem also. Shall we take a 5-minute school off time now, friends? I don't want to overburden all of you. Okay. Just a 5-minute school off time, after which we are going to do a beautiful Forex futures problem. All right. And then we'll do money market hedging and we'll go to the advanced level topics. All right, friends. So I will see you after 5-minute school off time, 5 minutes break. Okay. Yeah. Arvind, sell future because it's a receivable. Whenever it's a receivable, you should sell future. When it's a payable, you are supposed to buy future. Okay. All right. See you after 5 minutes. Friends, I'm back. Shall we start off now?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, friends. So now we are going to do futures. Okay. So here we will just write the basic data, question number 13.
Hmm.
Point number A, there is a receivable of how many dollar over here? $1 lakh. Point number B, it is receivable after how many months? 3 months. Duration is going to be 3 months. And the following information is available. The spot rate is given, point S0 is 0.02140 dollar bar rupee. Okay. Then you have the 3 months forward rate. What is the 3 months forward rate? 0.02127. Next one is contract size. 4,72,000 rupees. Okay. And then they have given you the F0, the future for September, 0.02118. Now they have given you the contracts. Margin contract is for September is 15,000 per contract. $15,000 per contract at the rate of 8%. 8%. Okay. Now EFGH. After this, they have told S1 is S1 0.02133 dollar bar rupee. And they have given you the future rate. F1 is 0.02134 dollar bar rupee. All right. Yes. So once you provide all these details, okay, now they are asking you to find out which is most advantageous. Should you go for forward? Should you go for future, or should you go for no hedging? Shall we do it one by one? So I'll write down the next working note. Forward. So forward will be very easy. Yeah, tell me.
Can you show the previous page?
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. Okay.
All right. Okay. So now, when you go to the next page, I'll do $1 lakh divided by the forward rate. What is the forward rate that we got over here? 0.02127. So now tell me, what is 1 lakh divided by 0.02127? 47 lakh 1,457 rupees. Am I right? Okay, that is for forward. Okay, now I'll go for no hedging. So friends, tell me, how will you do it for no hedging? $1 lakh divided by 0.02133 is the S1. Do you get the answer as 46 lakh 88,232 as the answer over there? All right. So this is the money you get under forward and no hedging. Now we go to the last part, that is futures. So I'll write down the next working note. Futures. In that, I'll write down point number A, dollar receivable. How much is a dollar receivable? $1 lakh is receivable. Okay. What is the F0 that they have given you over there? 0.02118. So when you do like this, I will get the rupee receivable. So how much will be the rupee receivable? Do you get the answer as 47,21,435? But my contract size is turning out to be how much? 4,72,000 rupees. Am I right? Therefore, from this, can I find out how much is going to be my number of contracts? This divided by This is the only one place, friends, where I will not recommend you to round off 003, 04, 09 contracts. Now tell me, friends, practically, can I enter into 10.0030409 contracts? No. I can enter into only 10 contract in the future. Balance point 003, 0409 contracts will go under what? It will go under no hedging, or we can also put it under forward, any one of these. Okay. So now in the same proportion, when you do, you will get 47,20,000 over here, same proportion. Okay. When you take 47,21,435, this diagram will have three layers, friends. Layer number 1, layer number 2, and layer number 3. 47,20,000, and here you will get the number as 1435. Same way, $1 lakh when you apportion in the ratio of 10 is to this, you will get the number as $99,969.60, and here you will get the dollar as how much? $30.4 is what you will get over here. All right. So once you get these numbers, then I will go to the next part. After you get number of contracts, step number 2 is going to be what? Sell future. So now when I sell future, I will be selling $99,969.6. $6 divided by what? 0.02118. So when you do like this number will exactly match with 47,20,000. Then I will write step number 3. What will be step number 3? Buy future. So how do you buy future now? 99,969.60 divided by the spot rate 0.02133. You'll get the answer as 46,86,807. All right. So you did sell future, you did buy future. And then what are you going to do? You will get a gain or a loss. Let's find out the gain or loss first. Gain or loss. So the gain or loss will be 47,20,000 minus 46,86,807. You make a gain or loss of 33,193 rupees. Okay. Then you will have step number 5. Once you get the gain or loss, sell future, buy future. Then you will have what? Sell spot. How will you do sell spot now? Sell spot, you will do now the entire $1 lakh divided by, hold on. What future is 0.02134. Sorry, friends, I made a small error here. This will be 134. Okay. So in that case, 99,969.6 divided by, you'll get 46,84,611. 46,84,611. 35,389. 35,389. Okay. And here it will be 46,88,232. All right. So once you get this, I'll go to step number 6 and I will write amount received. So the answer for this one would be, I should take up the spot and I should take the gain or loss. Okay. 88,232 plus 35,389. So you get the answer as 47,23,621. Okay. Once you get this, then I will reduce the opportunity cost. Here I have 15,000 rupees kept in margin for 10 contracts. On that, interest is 8% for 3 months. I'll get the interest as how much? 3,000. So once I reduce this 3,000, I will get 47,60,20,621. This is my final amount receivable under futures. I'll give you 2 minutes cool off time go through all this.
Sir, previous page.
Yes, I'll take the previous page. You mean this one?
No. Before that, there was a diagram, no? For where you.
That's here.
Yeah. This is.
Yes, Ansar. Margin is 1,50,000. Ansar, I think I made a mistake there. Thank you for correcting me there. YouTube students, I believe you are comfortable. Yes, Manisha, 0.02134. Sorry for making that mistake. All right.
So could you please show the next page?
Yes. Please go through this also. This is a tricky problem. Any doubts, let me know.
So here the conclusion is that we should go for hedging, right? Futures.
Yes. Future hedging is the best option, considering all these things. All right, friends, we are done with the heavy problem. Can I go to the next part?
Yes, sir.
All right. So let's go to the next question now. Yeah, hi. I'll be covering these questions first because with these problems in minimum time, we'll cover the maximum area. Question textbooks has got 51 problems. It will be impossible to crack all the problems one day before the exam. That will take up your time on the other chapters, friends. So we'll do only the important ones. After this, if we have time, I'll do other 1 or 2 problems from your textbook, which I feel are important, which I will let you know at that point of time. First, let's cover these entire questions in my workbook because they cover most of the areas, 95% of the conceptual areas with the best tough problems. All right, friends? Manisha, you can show it separately. You can show it together also. Both the ways are correct. All right? Yes, friends. Can I go to the next one now? Next question is on money market hedging. Question number 14. Working note number 1. Basic data. So here you have a receivable. How much is a receivable that you have? $3,50,000. And what is the duration they have told? Duration is turning out to be 3 months. And then they have given you the exchange rates and they have given you the deposit rates and also the lending rates. Based on this, they want to tell you, okay, whether we should go in for a money market hedge is what they are asking for. All right. So I will draw a diagram and explain to you, friends. So that's the easier way of understanding it. There are 2 countries over here. One is UK and the other one is US. Okay. Narayan Murthy, you're asking why am I selling $1 lakh? See, $1 lakh is nothing but 99,969 plus 30.4. I just did it together, Narayan Murthy. You can do it separately also. You can do 99,969.6, no hedge, plus 30.4, no hedge. Both will give you the same answer. Okay. Right. Fine. So friends, here, I think we are in UK. Okay. And here we have an asset. So what am I supposed to do in US, friends? I'm supposed to create a liability. How do I create a liability? I will borrow some amount in US, which along with the borrowing rate in US, that is 9% for 1 year, 2.25% will increase to $3,50,000. Okay. So this X amount will turn out to be 3,42,298. So in order to borrow this money from here, then we will bring this money to UK and we will convert at the spot rate. So I will sell dollar, bank will buy dollar, bank will sell pound. Pound being the commodity, it will be the ask rate. What is the spot ask rate? 1.5905. Dollar per pound. Do you get the answer as, so here I'll write down, I will have to deposit 215,214 pound, which I'll deposit at the deposit rate of 5% for 1 year, that is 1.25%. 217,904. 904 pound. This is the amount that you are going to receive. So this money will be received by you. This is the money that will be used to pay to the bank, and the customer will settle this money directly to the bank. All right. Yes. One minute, go through this. If you have any doubts, let me know, or else we'll go to the next question.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
So could you explain the exchange rate that we've taken, 1.5905?
Okay, I'll explain this to you. See, what happens is here you're borrowing the money and you're bringing it to US, right? UK. So once you bring it to UK, what will you do with the dollar? You will give the dollar to the bank, am I right? So you will sell dollar. Bank is going to buy dollar. Bank will sell pound. You are going to buy pound. Here the exchange rate is dollar bar pound, correct? Pound is the commodity. You are selling pound. Hence, what rate is applicable over here?
Ask rate.
Ask rate is applicable.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Let's go to the next question now. Okay. Next question is going to be money market hedging in case of payables. Question number 15. I'll write down working note number 1. Basic data. So here I'll write down point number A. You have a payable. Okay. Dollar payable. What is the dollar payable? $364,897. Okay. Now tell me, what is the duration that they have given over here? The duration is going to be 6 months. For which they have given you the exchange rate, etc., etc. Down they are talking about currency options. Friends, since I'm not covering options, my focus is on Forex. I would keep this pending, or we'll see, or we'll do it towards the end and I will show it to you how this also works. But I hope that wouldn't confuse you. Okay. Because in my classes, I have done the option part separately. Okay? Now here, we need to work out the forward market. We need to work out the money market, hedge market. These are the two things mainly that we need to do. So I will now write down working note number 2, amount payable under forward contract. Okay. So under forward contract, what is the dollars that is payable by me? $364,897. Am I right? Now tell me, if it's a dollar payable means I have to buy dollar. If I am buying dollar, what is the bank going to do? Bank is going to sell dollar, correct? So what rate will be applicable over here? Bank is going to buy pound. So it will be the forward bid rate because pound is the commodity here. So what is the forward bid rate? 1.5455. Now tell me, 364,897 divided by this. What will be the pound payable by you? 236,103 pound. Everybody clear with this part? All right. Yes. So once we are done with this, I will go to the next part, that is a money market hedging. So I'll write down the next working note. Amount payable under what? Under money market hedge. Okay, so here what we are going to do is, let me just draw two diagrams. So here we are having two countries. What are the two countries we are having? We are having UK. I am in UK, and the other one is US. I have a liability. So what am I going to do over here? I am going to create an asset. How will I create an asset? I will deposit some money over here, which along with deposit rate in US. What is the deposit rate in US? 4.5 for 1 year. So 2.25% should increase to $364,897. So when I do a reverse working, what will be the value of X that I'll get over here? Do you get the answer as 356,867? Correct? Now, friends, in order to deposit this, I should first borrow some amount of pound. Give this pound to the bank. So the bank is going to buy the pound. So it will be the spot bid rate. At the spot bid rate, what is the spot bid rate? Let me check that. 1.5617. I should convert and I will receive some dollar. This dollar should be $356,867. Only then I can invest this money in US. So when I do a reverse working over here, what is the value of X that I will get over here? $356,867 divided by 1.5617. Do I get the answer as 228,512? This I will borrow from UK at what rate? At 7% for 1 year, so 3.5%. So now tell me when I do it like this, 228,512 plus 3.5%, I will get the number as 236,510 pound. This will be the final amount payable. Can you write down this in your books now? I'll give you a 1 minute cool off time. Friends, I'll just come in 1 minute after filling water. Please go through this. Friends, I'm back. Yes, we can do currency options now. Are you all ready for currency options now? Okay, let us
Sir,
do
I
currency.
have a doubt.
Tell me.
How did you get the 3.5% interest?
That I'll tell you. Here, if you look at this part, here they have given 7%. Am I right?
Yes.
That is
Oh,
for
6
1 year.
months. Oh, half yearly you have taken.
Yes. All right. Yes. So now I'll write down the next working note. Amount payable under currency options. Now this is a little tricky part. So I'll first write down Roman number 1, basic data. Okay. Point number A. My dollars payable. Everyone tell me how much is my dollars payable? 364,897 dollar is payable. Okay. So when you pay $364,897, what is the duration they have given over here? Duration will be 6 months. Okay. So next part, what they are telling over here is that duration 6 months, dollars payable is 364,897. Down they have given you the contract size is 12,500. 12,500 pound. Correct. Now they have given you option premium with a strike price, or the exercise price is also given. Exercise price is $1.7 per pound. Okay. They have given you the call premium as 0.037. Call premium is $0.037. And they have given you the put premium, right to buy at 0.037. Right to 7 at 0.096. So they are asking you, first question that they are asking you is whether it is going to be a call option or whether it is going to be a put option. Friends, this diagram can help you to decide on both bid rate, ask rate, call option as well as put option. So point number 1 that we will do over here is that if he has a payable, what will he do? He will buy dollar, sell pound, buy pound, sell dollar. Dollar bar pound. What is the commodity? Pound. Here it is buy pound, here it is sell pound. So this one it will be a bid rate. Here he needs a right to sell. So what will he do? He will buy a put option. 10 seconds, go through this and understand it thoroughly.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
So in money market hedge, the same sum, the money market hedge
Money market hedge?
working note of the same sum.
Yes, yes,
So
correct.
we've taken the spot bid, right?
I've taken the spot bid, correct?
Yeah. So we have a dollar. So $356,867. What we're supposed to
Deposit.
receive. Yeah. We're
Correct.
supposed to receive in UK, correct?
Correct.
So when we're could you just explain how I got the spot bid there?
Now you need to deposit 356,867. Do I have money with me right now? I don't have money with me. If I had money, I would have paid directly to the customer. Why would I do money market hedging?
Right.
So what I'm doing is, in order to deposit this, first I have to borrow some pound here.
Got it.
That pound I'll borrow, then I will sell the pound to the bank. The bank will buy the pound. So it will be the bid rate. So I'm selling the pound, bank is going to buy the pound. In return, bank will give me dollar. This dollar I will bring it and deposit in US. Are you getting a grip now?
So this part I'm not clear
Okay,
actually.
I'll repeat once again. You have to deposit $356,867. Am I right?
Right, sir.
Okay, so to deposit this, I should first borrow pound. Are you clear with that?
Yes, sir.
After borrowing the pound, I'll sell the pound to the bank. That part you're not clear, is it?
When we are borrowing
pound, after borrowing the pound, what will you give? You will give the pound back to the bank, right? Only then you will get dollars in your hand, correct?
Got it.
So what is the bank going to do? Buy pound and sell dollar. Here the exchange rate is dollar per pound.
Dollar per pound. So
pound
bid rate.
Pound bid rate.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
All right. Can I go to the next part now? Okay. So here also what we will do is, based on this diagram, you will come to know that it is a bid rate and it is going to be a buy a put option over here. Bharadwaj, I don't want you to by heart like this. Draw the diagram, you'll understand it better. And focus on the commodity. Yeah, Lakshmi Priya, money market hedging is always spot rate because you're doing everything today itself. Okay, fine. So I think one step that all of you are clear right now is that you have understood that it is a buy a put option. Okay, so once you go for put option, I'll go to the next page. Roman number 2, amount payable in the option market. So here I'll again write down point number A, dollar payable. Everyone tell me how much is the dollar payable? $364,897. What is the strike price or the exercise price that we have over here? $1.7 bar pound. From this, can I go and find out the pound payable? 364,897 divided by 1.7. So do I get the answer as 214,645 pounds? Am I right? So once you get this 214,645 pounds in your hands, this they have a contract size. What is the contract size? If I'm not wrong, is it 12,500 pound? Please confirm. Yes. So from this, can I go and find out the number of contracts? 214,645 divided by 12,500, you will get 17.1716 contracts. Now tell me, can I enter into 17.1716 contracts? The answer is no. I can enter into only 17 contracts. So in this ratio and the balance, it will go to forward or it will go to no hedging. Here we'll do it using forward contract. All right. So now tell me 214,645 divided by 17.1716 into 17. If I do, I will get 2,12,500 here. Balance that will come over here will be 2,145. All right. Now, same way, if I take 364,897 divided by 17.1716 into 17, I'll get the number as 361,250. I told you the diagram will have max to max 3 layers. Layer 1, layer 2, layer 3. So here you will get the difference as how much? $3,647. That we have to go under forward contract. I'll give you a minute's time. Understand this diagram also. We are reaching a heavier part. So I'll slow down a little bit. Okay. All right, friends. All right. Are you all done writing this in your books now? Can I go to the next part? Okay. So friends, once you're done with this part, I will now write down Roman number 2. Okay. Where I will write down amount payable in the option market. Now tell me, how much is the amount? How much is the amount payable in the option market? Everyone tell me now. Over here, you have how much is the pound payable? The pound payable is going to be 361, dollar payable, $361,250. Okay. What is the strike price that we have right now? That will be 1.7. All right. So now tell me, what is 361,250 divided by 1.7? Do you get 2,12,500 pound? Am I right? So once you get 2,12,500 pound, then what is the next thing that you're going to do over here? This will be the amount payable in pounds for the first part. Now I'll write down Roman number 3, unhedged portion. Where are we going to take? In the forward market. So when you go to the forward market, what is the dollars that is payable in the forward market, friends? $3,647. Okay. What is the strike price that you have over here? 1.7. So now tell me, what will be your pound payable? That will be 2,145 pounds will be payable over here. So after we have done the unhedged portion, last part that we need to work out on is our this thing, premium. Option premium. Okay, so now tell me, how will the option premium work out? Hold on. 1 minute, friends. Is my screen visible to all of you? Some technical issue happened in between. Option premium. So now when I go to option premium, everyone tell me, I have to first take the put premium. Am I right? So tell me how much is the put premium that we have. $0.096 is going to be my put premium. Am I right? Okay.
Sir, how strike
Sir?
price 1.7 game?
Come again.
That
Unhedged
unhedged for
push.
forward. It should come forward rate, right?
Forward rate, no?
Okay. Sorry, friends. I just got a bit overloaded here. What is the forward bid rate? Thank you for correcting me here. What is the forward bid rate? Please let me know.
1.5455.
Forward bid rate is how much? 1.
5455.
Yes, you're right. 1.5455. So now tell me what is 3647 divided by 1.5455? You get 2360 over here. Yes, that's the correct number. Thank you so much, friends. Okay, next part. You have 0.096 is what comes over here. Okay, Manisha, your doubt is that? Yes, Manisha, I think your doubt is clarified over here. Okay, put premium we have got. So the amount that we will pay over here will be 364,897. Sorry, we should not take that. We should take the pound amount because that is what we are going to, that is a commodity. So 212,500 into $0.096 per pound. So tell me what is 212,500 into 0.096? Do you get the answer as $20,400? Correct. So what we have to do is, this is in dollars. We have to convert this into pounds. So I will use a spot bid rate. What is my spot bid rate? Is it 1.5617? 1.5617. All right. So once you get this, from this, can I find out the pound that can be paid? That will be this divided by, or in dollar, this is dollar per pound, correct? Divided by 1.5617. That will be 13,063. This is now. So I should add interest for 6 months. So what is the interest they have told? 3.5%. This into 3.5% is, in bracket, I will give 3.5%. So 13,063 plus 457 would be 13,520. So friends, in total, if you add up, I should pay 212,500, 2360 and 13,520. So when you add up these three things, can you tell me what is the total that you will get over here? Do you get the answer as 228,380 pounds? This is the final amount payable. I'll give you a 1 minute cool off time. Please go through this. If you have any doubts, please let me know. Yes, Revati, thank you for correcting me there. This was a heavy problem, friends.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, how are you using a bid rate in amount payable in forward market as well as in the
Do you mean this one?
yes, sir. Both
What happens
above
is,
also.
we have to pay, right? So when you pay, what will you do? You will buy dollars, correct?
Okay.
Whenever in doubt, draw the diagram. Okay, what will you do? You will buy dollar. In
Okay.
return, what is the bank going to do? Sell dollar, and bank will buy pound. Am I right?
Yes.
Here, what is the commodity? Pound. Buy pound. What rate is applicable? Bid rate.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Friends, I believe you are all done with this. Are you clear with this one heavy problem? Yes. Shall I go to the next part now? Yes, let me go to the next question. Okay, next question is a question on transaction exposure and operating exposure. So we'll write question number 16, which is a question on transaction exposure. Okay. Narayan Murthy, notice why did we take a borrowing rate of 3.5%? Narayan Murthy, premium is paid now. So if you compound it for 6 months, you have to take the 3.5% borrowing rate also over there. Okay. Yes. So here I'll write down working note number 1, basic data. Okay. So basically what's happening here is a company which is exporting to Germany after importing from Singapore. So the units exported is 2,400. I'll write down units exported is equal to 2,400 units. Down they have given the selling price is 500 euro. Selling price is 500 euro and the variable cost is 800 Singapore dollar. 800 Singapore dollar. Fixed cost and variable cost. I'll write down variable cost plus fixed cost is equal to, together it turns out to be 2,500 rupees per unit. Okay. They have given you the spot rate and they have also told you what is the exchange rate after 6 months. From this, they want you to find out the transaction exposure. What is the formula for transaction exposure? It is the profit now versus whatever is going to be the profit after, let us say, 6 months. So I'll write down the next working note heading, transaction exposure. Okay. Particulars, profit now versus what is going to be the profit after 6 months. Okay, so first I'll write down my selling price. So the selling price is going to be 500 euro. So when I receive 500 euro, okay, what will, okay, I'll put, when I receive 500 euro, I will sell it or I will give it to the bank. Bank will buy. It will be the spot bid rate. What is the spot bid rate? 51.5. So now tell me what is 500 into 51.5? Is it turning out to be 25,750? Second one would be 500 into 6 months forward bid rate. What is the 6 months forward bid rate? 52. Do you get the amount as 26,000 over here, friends? Now, from this I should reduce the purchase cost. That is 800 Singapore dollar. It will be 800 Singapore dollar into 27.25. 21,800. Okay. Other one would be 800 Singapore dollar into 27.75. That will be 22,200. From this, can I find out what, and then I have to put the variable cost and the fixed cost also, correct? I think that will turn out to be 2,400 or 2,500? 2,500. All right. So now, once you do this, you will get the profit per unit. So what is the profit per unit you get? Do you get the answer as 1,450? Here you get the answer as 1,300. Okay. Now, what are the units that we have over here? 2,400, 2,400. So now 1,450 into 2,400 will turn out to be 34,80,000. Okay. 1,300 into 2,400 will be 31,20,000. So now tell me, what is the net differential that you get over here? Do you get the answer as 3,60,000 This is what they call it as transaction exposure. Everybody clear with the first part now, friends? All right. Okay, so once you're done with transaction exposure, we will go to the second requirement now. Okay. Second requirement, they are saying that they have some additional information from which they want to find out the gain or loss from transaction exposure also, operating exposure also. Friends, operating exposure is nothing but transaction exposure, but after considering the price elasticity. Okay, so what we'll do over here is I'll write down the next working note, which is transaction exposure in situation number 2. Particulars, situation 1, situation 2. First, I'll write down the selling price. Then I'll write down the purchase cost, variable cost plus fixed cost, profit per unit, units, and from this you will get the total profit. So now here the selling price is turning out to be constant. What is the selling price? 25,000. What about the purchase cost, friends? Purchase cost will change. I think in the first case, they have given you a new rates. Current exchange rate will now be 27.15. So 800 into 27.15 will be 21,720. Whereas in the second case, I think it will remain the same because forward rates are not changing. 22,200. This will be 2,500. Therefore, what will be your profit per unit, friends? Do you get the answer as 780 for the first one? And 300 for the second one. And then here you have 2,400 units. 2,400 units. Do you get the answer as 18,72,000? Okay. And here you get the answer as 7,20,000. So your net transaction exposure turns out to be 11,52,000. Friends, I believe you're all clear so far. Perfect. Now, can I go to the next part? So, friends, you're done with transaction exposure. Now, we need to find out the operating exposure. So, I'll write down the next working note. What is the next working note? Operating exposure. Okay. So, here the only difference is we have to consider price elasticity. So, we have already found out the profit per unit. How much is the profit per unit? 780 and 300. Point number B is going to be what? Units. As of now, we are selling 2,400 units. Here, what they are saying is that due to price elasticity, okay, units will change. Let us go and check that part. All right. So the units will change. So automatically, what will happen? Your total profit will change. Whatever you get over here, this is what will give you your operating exposure. Are you all clear with this part now? Okay. So how do we do this is we'll just show you. First, we need to understand from the German fellow's point of view, whether it is going to be a bid rate or whether it is going to be an ask rate. Let us assume this fellow is the German. This is the bank. Now, here they have told home currency invoicing or invoicing we are doing in rupees, 25,000 rupees. So the German fellow has to go and buy rupees from the bank. Only then he can make payment to the Indian fellow. In return, he will sell what? Euro. Bank will buy euro, sell rupee. The exchange rate given in the question is rupee bar euro. Now tell me what rate is applicable over here. Will be your bid rate. Everybody clear? Fine. So once you are getting a bid rate, the next thing what they will do is you will go and find out that euro paid today. So 25,000 rupees in order to pay. What is the spot bid rate that he's got? 51.75. So today, how much money will he pay? He will pay 483.09 euros today. Okay. Then I'll write down euro to be paid after 6 months. So if you take the rate after 6 months, it will be 25,000 rupees divided by what is the forward bid rate after 6 months? 52. So 25,000 divided by 52. Do you get the answer as 480.76 euros? Correct? So here let us see what is the percentage fall that you are going to get in the euros. I think it falls by 0.48%. Okay. If that is the case, what will be the percentage rise in demand? They have told there is a price elasticity of 1.5. What do you mean by a price elasticity of 1.5? For every 1% change in the price, demand will go up by 1.5 times. So here the rise in demand will be 0.72%. How did you get that? 0.48 into 1.5. Therefore, what will be your revised demand? That will be 2,400 plus 0.72%. Do you get the answer as 2417 units? Perfect. So this will be the new units. Once you get the new units, I'll just come back over here and here I will put 2417 units. So once you do that, you will get 18,72,000 over here. And here you will get 2417 into 300. That is 7,25,100. So do you get the difference as 11,46,900? This is what we will call it as operating exposure. Take 1 minute, friends. Understand this thoroughly. I'll go to the next page now. Yes, just go through this also. All right, friends. Can I go to the next part now? Ready? Okay. Let's go to the next question. Next question is on Nostro Vostro. Friends, Nostro Vostro is easy. Okay. There will be two positions. One is cash position and the other one is going to be the exchange position. All right. So now we are going to discuss about this question. Balance in Nostro account credit. Credit is normally plus balance in the cash position. Opening position overbought is buy. Purchase the bill on Zurich. So when you buy a bill on Zurich, it is an imaginary transaction. So I think I'll show you the solution directly. Purchase the bill on Zurich. It will come in the exchange position as buy. It will not come in the cash position. Sold forward TT. You sell forward TT. It will come as sell position. Forward purchase contract cancelled. When you buy, it will be here. When you cancel, it will come as sell. Remitted by TT. So that means we receive money. So when you receive money, you will sell the TT. That is why it is coming on the sell position. Okay. Last one is a little tricky one. Draft on Zurich cancelled. Initially, when the draft was taken, okay, at that time, you will reduce. It should actually come in the debit side because there is a reduction in the balance. But being an imaginary transaction, it never came in the cash position. But if it comes on the debit side, corresponding action will be sell. Now, if that is getting cancelled, that sell will become what now? It will become buy. I'll slow down a little bit. The logic is also written over here. Please read through this, all the actions that is given over here.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Sir, in examination, we have to write this logic also, sir.
No, not required, not required. I have just given it so that students can understand it better. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ramya. All right, friends. I believe you're all done. Okay, I'll go down a little bit. Please read through the remaining part also. All right, friends. So we are done with the exchange position. Once you're done with the exchange position, same way. So what happens? You have 1,60,000 total, 1,65,000 over here. Your net position will be 5,000 oversold. After this, we go to the cash position. Cash position, there's only one or two transactions happening over here. One, you have a credit balance of 1 lakh. Two, they are saying that it is remitted by TT. Okay, that will come to how much? 75,000. Because the same transaction came over here also, 75,000. So when it comes sell in the exchange, it will come as debit over here. So your net balance will turn out to be how much? It will turn out to be 25,000. Everybody clear? Okay. Now, in order to increase now what they are saying is that they basically want to increase the cash position to 30,000. Credit balance to 30,000 and overbought position to 10,000. Already it is coming at 25,000. How do you make it 30,000? You will buy. So once you buy some more Swiss francs, automatically 25 plus 5,000 will become how much? 30,000. Okay. So the moment you buy, corresponding action over there will be sell. So here you already have an oversold position of 5,000. Sorry, buy, and that will be credit here. So there it will be buy. So this 5,000 oversold position will now become what? It will become 0. Okay. Now, in order to get overbought position of 10,000, what will you do? You will buy forward another 10,000. Please read through this part, friends. That's how you get the cash position and exchange position.
Sir, how did you get the cash position, sir? Only one transaction, how is it?
Because only real transactions come in the cash position. So if you see, all the other transactions are imaginary. Purchase the bill, not real. Sold forward, not real. Forward, cancel, purchase, contract, cancel. All are imaginary.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
This is only one real transaction. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Please read through this, friends. I'll give you a minute, then we go to the next question. All right, friends. I hope you're all comfortable and we are through with this. Friends, by the time we do this problem, conceptually, we have covered this entire chapter. All right. Now, only thing what we need to do is we need to work out some more questions. Let us quickly work out some more problems now. Okay. Now I'll go a little bit more faster because conceptually everything is covered up. Question number 20. Working note 1, basic data. Messrs. A is planning to import an equipment from Japan at a cost of 3,400 lakh yen. So I'll write down point number A. Amount payable 3,400 lakh yen. And they want to avail may avail interest at the rate of 18% with quarterly rest. So I'll write down interest 18% per annum with quarterly rest. All right. Which it can be imported from the said equipment. The company also has an offer from Osaka branch extending 180 days credit at 2%. So Osaka branch offer is 2% for 180 days. Okay. But they want to have an against LC. One LC they will have to generate. All right. They have given the spot rate as 340 yen per 100 rupee would be 3.40 yen per rupee. And they have given the forward rate that is going to be 3.45 yen per rupee. Commission is 2% per 12 months. Commission is going to be 2% per 12 months. All right. So once you are done writing this, we'll write down working note number 2. Working note number 2. From this, what we can do, we can actually go and find out that what are the options. First, let us analyze the options. Friends, option number 1, you can take loan in India. If you take loan in India, how much is the interest you have to pay? 18% per annum with quarterly rest. But since you're taking a loan in India, you don't need LC. Option 2 is what? Take loan in Osaka branch. Here, yes, LC. You need to take LC. Plus, you will have to pay an interest rate of only how much? 2%. So tell me, friends, using your common sense, which is better? 18% is better or 2% is better? You may say that 2% is better, but that is wrong. I'll show you why. Okay. Effectively, the rate will go up because you'll have a exchange rate fluctuation also coming in there. So I'll write down the next working note, amount payable if loan is taken in India. If you take the loan in India, you'll take a loan, immediately you will pay for the machinery. Am I right? So it is the spot rate. So amount of loan taken, that will be 3,400 lakh yen divided by 3.40. Do you get the answer as 1,000 lakh rupees? Add interest for quarter number 1. So for the first quarter, total is 18%, right? First quarter will be 4.5%. That will be 45 lakh rupees. Now tell me, what is going to be your closing balance at the end of quarter 1? That is 1045 lakh rupees. Now on this again, what will happen? You will have to add interest for quarter 2. The interest for quarter 2 would be 1045 into 4.5%. 47.025 lakh rupees. Do you get the answer as 1092.025 lakh rupees over here, friends? That will be the total amount payable if you are borrowing the money in India. Now I will go to the next working note. Amount payable in what? Amount payable in if loan is taken from which branch now? Osaka branch. Friends, when you take loan from Osaka branch, you actually have two things coming in over here. Okay. Part number 1 that is coming in front of you would be the LC charges. Okay. Now, LC charges, if I'm not wrong, they have told is going to be how much? 2% for 12 months. So, for 3,400 lakhs into 2% into 6 by 12 only I will come. that is 34 lakh yen. This I will divide it by 3.4 yen per rupee. So that will turn out to be, if I'm not wrong, 10 lakh rupees. Now to this 10 lakh rupees, I will have to pay, this I am taking in India. To pay this payment, I don't have money with me. So I will have to pay plus 4.5%. That is equal to 10.45. Again, I will do what? Plus 4.5%. That will be 10.92 lakhs. This will be the money payable for the LC. Apart from this, I have to pay interest. So my interest will be 3,400 lakh into 2% for 1 year into 180 divided by 365. Do you get the answer as 33.53 lakh? Okay. So now what will be your closing balance? 3433.53. Okay. This I will convert at the rate of 3.45. So at that time, I will end up paying 995.22 lakhs. So this and this, if I add up together, I end up paying how much money in this case? 1,006. Here I pay 1,006. Here I pay 1,092. Which is better? Taking borrowing from Osaka is better. 1 minute cool off time. Please go through this. My dear friends, I'm exhausted. Even you must be exhausted. A very heavy day for you. Just half an hour more maximum, friends. We'll cover up all the problems here. Then you can also sleep peacefully. Okay. Will not take much time, Yamini. Just a little bit more. Alone, you wouldn't have been able to cover it today because after FR exam, your brain would have been exhausted. Now, at least one big chunk is out of your head. Thank you so much, Rahul. Let's pray and wait and hope for the best. Let's hope that all these questions come in the exam. If you're conceptually strong, however the question comes, you will be able to crack it. All right, I'll just show you the next page also. Please go through this. All right, friends. So we are done with this question also. Shall we go to the next question now? Okay. Next question is a question on cross rate, if I'm not wrong. Let's do it together. You, a foreign exchange dealer of your bank, are informed that your bank has sold TT on Copenhagen for Danish kroner 10 lakh at the rate of DK 6.5150. Sentence, by the time you read, half confidence gone. What are they trying to tell over here? They are telling that your bank has sold a TT on Copenhagen for 10 lakh DK. You are required to cover the transaction. So your bank has done something and now the bank is coming back to you and bank is asking you to cover up the transaction. So wait. This is your bank. Okay. What has the bank done? Has sold 10 lakh at 6.5150. Does it turn out to be 65 lakh 15,000 rupees? Am I right? Now, After it is sold, what is the bank trying to do? It's required to cover the transaction. There are two markets. How do you cover it now? You will enter into a buy. Buy 10 lakh DK at the rate of some rupee bar DK. Okay. Now, whether that is given or not given is the question that we are trying to work out now. They have given you Mumbai, London. So that is rupee per pound. New York, Mumbai, that is rupee per dollar. London, Copenhagen, that is DK per pound. New York, Copenhagen, that is DK per dollar. So they have not given rupee per dollar. I can cover up this transaction either in the London market or in the New York market. So I'll write down the next working note. Cover in the London market. Okay. So step number 1 is going to be my desired rate. So what is my desired rate over here? Rupee bar DK. What is going to be bid Roman number 2? Bid or ask. Now tell me, will it be the bid rate or will it be the ask rate? Let us check it. Here, what are we supposed to do? Buy. So wait, here the diagram, both are going to be banks. We're going to buy DK. The bank is going to sell DK. Buy rupee, sell rupee. Rupee bar, DK. DK commodity, sell. So what rate is applicable over here? Ask rate. Based on this, can I go and create a cross rate? So what is the equation? Ask rupee bar DK is equal to ask rupee per London market, right? So it will be pound. Ask rupee per pound into ask what? Pound per dollar. So now tell me how much is ask rupee per pound? Let's check the question. Ask rupee per pound 74.32. Into ask pound per dollar. They have given dollar per pound if I'm not wrong.
Sir, we need pound by DK.
Sorry. DK. This DK. Yes. We need pound bar DK, but they have given DK per pound. So I'll do 1 divided by bid. 1 divided by interchange. 11.42. So now tell me, what is 74.32 divided by 11.42? Do you get the answer as 6.5078 rupees bar DK? This is the rate you will get if you are in the London market. Okay. Now in the same way, I will write down the next working note. I can cover in one more market, that is the New York market. New York market. Roman number 1, desired rate, rupee bar DK. Roman number 2 will be what? Bid or ask. Whatever answer we got earlier, here also we should get the same thing. You need to buy DK. So in return, what will the bank do? Sell DK, sell rupee, buy rupee, rupee bar DK, DK sell, ask. Now tell me, what will be your cross rate over here? So in the cross rate, it will be ask rupee bar DK is equal to ask rupee bar dollar into ask dollar bar DK. So how much is ask rupee per dollar? Mumbai, New York, 49.2625 into 1 divided by bid DK bar rupee. DK bar dollar. 1.7567. Sorry, 7.567. Do you get the answer as 6.5101 rupee bar DK over here? So once you get this, I will go and give a heading called as conclusion. Here you are having two markets. One is the London market and the other one is the New York market. Okay. What is the current position that they have, it will be sell at 65 lakh 15,000. Here also sell at 65 lakh 15,000. Okay. Now, what is the action to cancel? I will have to buy. Buy how many DKs? 10 lakh DK initially at 6.5078. So that is 65 lakh 7,800. 65 lakh 7,800. And when I come to New York market, 65 lakh 10,100. 10,100, sorry. Okay. Now tell me, what is the gain that I make in the first scenario? Do you get the answer as 7,200? What is the gain you get in the second scenario now? 4,900. So tell me, friends, which is better? London market is better or New York is better? London market is better. 1 minute cool off time. Please go through this. All right, friends. Can I go to the next one now? Okay. So I believe we are done with this. Same way, just go through the New York market. Okay. And then the conclusion. All right, friends. Can I go to the next question now? All right. So we are done with this question also. This question is a very easy problem, friends. We are talking about the transaction exposure. I think it's easier to do it in Excel. I'll directly put it there and show it to you. Oh, it's not coming properly here. Wait. All right, it's come properly now. So friends, basically what's happening here is they have given you the currency and they have given you whether it is inflow or outflow. Let me make it a little big for all of you to understand. All right. So what we'll do here is I will just add up 2 more columns so that you can understand. Inflow is there, outflow is there. From these 2 things, can I find out my net inflow? Tell me what is going to be my net inflow over here? 400 minus 200. We get 200, correct? Like this, we'll do it every period. So last one alone is negative. Okay. Now, if you see the spot rate, I would have got 48. Forward, I'm getting 48.82. So I will take the difference here. So I'm getting 0.8 more. But in the last case, I'm getting 0.8 less. But if you observe, last case is payable. Remaining all are, receivable. Okay. Okay. Fine. So here, based on this, what we can do now is I can multiply this 2 lakh with 0.81. So you get the answer as 16,20,000. That is your transaction exposure. 80,40,000. Last one is offset. If you observe that this is getting offset and you get a plus answer only over here. So if you add up all these things, your total exposure will be around 363 lakhs. Just go through this now, friends. Okay. Very, very easy problem. All right, friends. So I believe you are all clear with this one now. Can I go to the next one now? So we are done with this question also. Let us do question number. We are having how many more questions? 26, 27. We have 5 more questions. 28. Wonderful, friends. We have many more questions to work out. Let's do it quickly. Okay. Okay. Now we'll go to question number 23. Question number 23. All right. The importer customer of your bank wishes to book a forward contract with your bank on 3rd September for sale to him of 500 Singapore dollar to be delivered on what date, friends? To be delivered on 30th October. Okay. The spot rates on 3rd September are given, and USD SGD rates are also given over here. So I'll just write down working note number 1. Basic data. Okay. In that, we'll write down point number A. Okay. Your book a forward contract with your bank on what date? A bank on 3rd September for sale to him of SGD $500,000. Wait. So the current position on September 3. What is the current position on September 3? We're going to sell 5 lakh Singapore dollar. Okay. To be delivered on 30th October. So I'll write down due date is October 30th. All right. Spot rate is given over here. So I'll write down. What is the spot rate that you have? 49.37. iPhone. Yeah, tell me.
So here we consider ourselves to be the bank, is it?
Let's just check that. Importer customer wishes to book a forward contract for sale to him. This is from banker's point of view. So basically from customer's point of view, it is going to be a buy. So I think I'll put it from the customer's point of view. All right. So that way I'll correct it. I'll make it buy from whose point of view? Customer point of view. All right. Yes. Then they have given you the Singapore dollar. One more rate is given. One more, I'll write down spot rate. That is going to be 1.7058 hyphen 1.7068 SGD bar dollar. Okay. Now, down they have given you the spot rate. They have given you this, and they are asking you to calculate the rate to be quoted to the importer by assuming an exchange margin of 5 paisa. Here, friends, your textbooks have done some change. Earlier textbook had one solution. Now there is a new solution in your book. We will cross-check that live, whether I'm doing it in the correct methodology itself. All right. So first thing what I'll do is, when you get these numbers, okay, so current position is what? Buy. So what is the bank going to do to the customer? Sell. On September 3, due date October 30th. So what is the rate relevant over here? Spot bar October rate is relevant over here. All right. So when I'm buying, the bank is going to sell. Okay. I'll just come over here and write down. First thing, I would look at the desired rate. Everyone tell me what is the desired rate that you will have over here? Rupee bar SGD. Am I right? Okay. Roman number 2, we need to go and decide whether it is going to be a bid rate or whether it is going to be an ask rate. So when I buy SGD, what is the bank going to do? Sell SGD. So here what is going to happen? SGD is going to be your commodity. Am I right? So what rate is going to be applicable over here? Ask rate. Step number 3 is going to be what? Cross rate. What will be the equation? Ask rupee bar SGD is equal to ask rupee bar dollar into ask dollar bar SGD. Am I right? So now we need to find out what is the ask rupee bar dollar. So ask rupee bar dollar will be, we have to take a swap points of 13. What is the spot rate that we have? 49.37. So 3700 plus 1300 will give you 47.50. Sorry, ask rate, right? So
49.38.
Okay, so it will be 49.51 will be the rate over here. Am I right? Am I right? 49.51 will be the rate multiplied by, how did I get 49.51? 38 plus 13. Second one, 96.97. So here it will be 1.7068. 7068 plus 97. 7165. 1.7165. Okay. So now 49.51 into 1.7165. 84.98 rupee bar SGD. To this, we need to add 5 paisa. So adding 5 paisa would be 0.05. Okay. That would be, I hope I have done it correctly.
Sir,
So I think ask.
I should do 1 divided by
1 divided
bid,
by.
1 divided by bid. Hold on. Ask dollar bar SGD is not available. So I should take 1 divided by bid of SGD bar dollar. So that would be this one. Second month, correct? September, October, 96. So 7058 plus 96, 7154. So it will be 7154. Okay. So what is 49.51 divided by 1.7154? You get the answer as 28.86. Along with the margin of 5 paisa is what they have told over there, correct? So that will be plus 0.05. So you'll get 28.91 rupee bar SGD. This is going to be your answer. I'll give you a minute. Please go through this. Yes, friends, are you all done with this? Okay, can I go to the next question now? Friends, we'll pack up fast. Now the questions are shorter, it will get over quickly. Okay. Now the next is question number 24. Let's do it quickly. Working note number 1, basic data. Okay. Company operating in Japan has affected a sales to an Indian company. So Indian company point of view, it is going to be purchase. Okay. So amount payable is 108 lakh yen. $108 lakh yen. And what is the duration they have told over here? 3 months. Duration is going to be 3 months. Invoice amount is 108 lakh yen. That we already have written down, which is in today's rupee terms, it's turning out to be 30 lakh rupees. I'll just write down over here, rupee 30 lakh rupees. 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 30 lakh payable is equal to 30 lakh rupees. From this, can I go and find out my spot rate? What will be my spot rate? 108 divided by 30. Do you get the answer as 3.60 yen per rupee? Okay. Then they say that it is anticipated that the exchange rate will decline by how much percentage? 10%. So S1 will be 3.6 minus 10% fall. That is going to be how much? 3.24 yen per rupee. Okay. Next one. The 3 months forward rate is presently 3.3. So I'll write down. Forward rate is 3.3 yen per rupee. We have got 3 rates over here. 3.6, 3.24, and what is the last one? 3.3. Okay. You need to find out what is the expected loss and how it can be hedged. I'll do it here itself. So amount payable. Okay. Ideally, what is the amount payable? It is 30 lakh rupees. Now, what is the amount payable after 3 months? That would be 108 lakh divided by 3.24. That turns out to be how much, friends? 33.33. So what is going to be your expected loss over here? 3.33 lakh is going to be your expected loss. But amount that is supposed to be payable under forward contract will be how much? 108 lakh divided by what? 3.3. What is 108 divided by 3.3? 32.72. So what is the savings that you make by entering into a forward contract? 33.33 minus 32.72. You make a savings of 0.61 lakhs. Okay. I'll give you a 1 minute cool off time, friends. Please go through this now. Yes, friends, I believe you're all done writing this. Okay, so I think we'll go to the next question now. I know, friends, you're getting tired. We'll pack up soon. We don't have much questions left. 25 is a very easy problem, friends. So I'm not spending time on this. It's a repeated problem. You can read through it yourself. Okay. We will do question number 26 now and 27. Sorry, 26 and 28. With these two questions, we'll pack up today's session. All right. Because I don't think you can tolerate more than that. 26, 27 is already done. Futures, same thing. But this is a very, very good problem. 26 is a very good question. Shall we do that now? Okay. So we'll write down question 26. Working note number 1, basic data. Okay. So there's an interest payable of how much? CAD 10 lakh 10,000. CAD payable is 10 lakh 10,000 CAD. All right. And this is on 31st July. Okay. And another, there is one more CAD payable. That is how much? 7 lakh 5,000 CAD. This is happening on what date? This is happening on 30th September. Am I right? Okay. So now they have told they are doing it based on two methods. One is forward contract or option contracts. Okay. Now they have given you some rates. So 1 month, one is on 31st July. So this one is for 1 month. and the other one is for 3 months. Friends, if we do 1 month, automatically we'll get the same decision for 3 months also. So we will focus on only 1 month right now. All right. So I'll write down the next working note. Amount payable under forward contract. Okay. Now tell me, how much is a CAD payable under forward contract? Total is 10 lakh 10,000 CAD. 10 lakh 10,000 CAD. Am I right? Then what else have they told over here? They have given you the 1 month forward rate, 0.9301. 0.9301 would mean dollar bar CAD, because dollar is more powerful. 1 CAD, correct. So 10 lakh 10,000 CAD into 0.9301 when you do, you will get the dollar payable. Dollar payable will be 9,39,401 dollar. This much amount will be payable under what option, friends? Will be paid under forward contract. Now I will go to the next one. Amount payable under options. This is the tricky part. Okay. Now listen. How much is the CAD payable? Is it 10 lakh 10,000 CAD is payable? Am I right? Now tell me, what have they told over here? They have given some exchange rates. They have given you that these are the rates: strike price, call premium, put premium. As per the suggestion of the finance manager, options are used. We should use a strike price of 94 cents for 1 month. We are doing only 1 month, so it will be 94 cents. Now tell me, first thing we need to understand is it going to be a call option or a put option? Bank. CAD payable. So what will you do? You will buy CAD. Bank will sell CAD. Buy dollar, sell dollar. If I'm not wrong, here the exchange rate is dollar bar CAD. Am I right? Yes. So what is the commodity over here? CAD. Sell. What rate is applicable? Ask rate. And since it is buy CAD, what do we need over here? We need a call option. Are you all clear so far, friends? Right to buy. So when you look at this from this perspective, 94 cents, what is the corresponding call premium? It's told over here, 1.02. See, they have given put as not applicable. Okay, 1.02. So what I'll do, I'll write down over here, Roman number 1 will be what? Number of contracts. CAD payable, 10 lakh 10,000 CAD. Have they given you the contract size? What is the contract size they have given you? Contract size is $50,000. They meant 50,000 CAD over here, okay? Canadian dollar, correct. So from this, can I find out the number of contracts? That will turn out to be 20.20. Out of this, as I told you, 20 contracts will go under options. 0.10 will go under forward, or it will go under no hedging. Okay. So that will be 10 lakh CAD will come over here. 10,000 CAD will go under what? It will go under forward contract. So for this 10 lakh CAD, they have very clearly told the strike price is given as 94 cents. Correct? So then I'll write down Roman number 2, option market. So here I'll write down point number A, CAD payable under option market. How much is the CAD payable under option market? 10 lakh CAD. What is the strike price they have told for CAD? 94 cents, correct? Dollar bar CAD. Therefore, your dollar payable over here will be 9,40,000. Roman number 3 will be what? Forward contract. So here you will have the balance 10,000 CAD, which you will multiply at what point? 9301. That is $9,301. So we got two things. We got this, we got this. Last, we need to find out what premium. Option premium. So tell me, friends, what is going to be your option premium now? 10 lakh CAD into point, if I'm not wrong, they have told it to be 1.02 cents. So that is 0.0102 dollar bar CAD. That will be $10,200. Time value of money ignored. So when you add up these two things, 9,40,000, 9,301, 10,200, you end up paying $959,501. Same way we are supposed to do for 3 months also. So you just focus on 1 month and do it. Automatically 3 months will get covered. I'll give you a 1 minute cool off time. Read through this entire thing. We have only one more question left, friends. Please don't get exhausted and drop now. Just stick on for 15 more minutes. With that, we'll be through with this entire chapter. Okay. Please go through this now. Yes, friends, are you all done with this? Shall we go to the final question for today? With that, we'll be done with Forex. Okay. Yes, we'll do question number 28 now. Okay, so we'll write down question 28, working note number 1, basic data. All right. Your bank's London office has surplus funds of $5 lakh. So point number A, surplus funds. Ramya, can you please mute yourself? $5 lakh. Okay. For a period of 3 months. I think it's Bhagya Lakshmi. I've muted you. Okay. What is the period you have told over here? 3 months. All right. So now for this 3 months, they have given you that you can invest in London at 5%, New York at 8%, and Frankfurt, you can invest at how much percentage? 3%. All right. Okay. So friends, now what's happening is down they have given you the rates. London, the spot rate is given. London on New York would mean dollar per pound. Frankfurt on London would mean, Frankfurt, if I'm not wrong, is euro. It will be euro bar pound. These are the two rates that they have offered over here. Okay. 1 minute. I'll just. This one question has a mistake in your textbook. So I'll just take that so that I can correct you when the textbook goes wrong. It's question number 49 of your study material. Okay. Right. Okay, I've opened that mid question over here. Now let us do this. Okay. So friends, basically what they're asking is you have the surplus money with you, that is 5 lakh USD. You can either invest this money in London, or you can invest the money in US, or you can invest this money in New York or in Frankfurt. So we'll start with London. So I'll write down over here. Working note number 2. Amount invested in London. So now tell me, if I'm investing in London, I will have pound. Am I right? That is $5 lakh I will give to the bank. Bank will buy dollar. In return, the bank will give me pounds. So it is going to be the ask rate, spot ask rate. What is the spot ask rate? Just check. 1.5390. So it will be divided by 1.5390 dollar bar pound. Do I get the number as 3,24,886? 886 pound. All right. Now to this, what I will do, I will invest in London. So in London, how much is the interest rate I'm getting? I'm getting 5%. At the rate of 5% for how many months? 3 months. So on this, 5% into 3 by 12 would give me 4061 pounds. Okay. So what is my closing balance I'm going to get in pounds when I do like this? It will be this plus 324,886. That is 328,959. 328,959 will be your total closing balance. Against this, what we are going to do is we will take what is my opportunity cost. Now this part is little complicated. Opportunity cost. Remember this part. Okay. So what they're doing is $5 lakh. If I invest over there at 4%, they have given you an opportunity cost as how much? 4%. They have given it somewhere over here. Yeah, 4%. So 4% is for 1 year. So for 3 months, it will be 1%. So that will turn out to be $5,05,000. This I would have got $5,05,000 had I invested my money in New York. So I should convert this also to get the actual rate, how much I would have actually lost. What they have done is they have converted this $5,05,000 divided by 1.5430. Now, what is that 1.5430? I think that is 5350 plus 3 months plus 80. They have done 1.5350 plus 80 points they have added off. But friends, ideally speaking, at the end of the period, I need to give this money back over there. So that way, if you see this theory is not correct, but your textbooks have done it using 1.5430 and they have given a note that this is the conservative policy. So I will also go by exactly what your textbooks have done over here. So just remember that one part. Okay. So you will get 327,284 pound. Here you have 328,959, 327,284. So what is the net differential that you get over here? £1,675 pound. That is going to be your, net profit that you are making when you invest in London. Okay, friends. So I believe we are done with the first part. I'll give you a minute, just go through this.
Sir, am I audible, sir?
Yes, you're audible. Please tell me.
Sir, I had the same doubt in the live class also. The thing is, why can't we just directly compare the closing balance with all the other closing balance?
We can do that. But then the opportunity cost will have no purpose there, correct?
We need not consider the opportunity cost, no, sir. because we can consider the closing balance. I mean, convert it into a single currency.
Yes.
Assuming
Yes,
say
yes.
dollar, say 5,05,000 in US, and this 3,28,000 to be converted in dollars, and
Yes.
then like that we convert
You will
all the
get the same
four.
answer. That's also enough. This opportunity cost is not required, but your textbooks have done it like this, so I just thought of sticking on to it. That's all.
But then this might not be the opportunity cost, no, sir. This 5,05,000 might not be the opportunity cost.
No, that is there clearly given in the question. See that your
Because
opportunity
the
cost is
opportunity cost means like the second best alternative. So we have not yet considered all the four things. So we might not even know that
but
this
you're
is the
saying
second
that
best.
the cost of funds to the bank is 4% means this is 4% what I would be ideally paying in US.
Okay.
So since they've used the word clearly cost of funds means what I'm doing, I'm taking London minus 4%, New York minus 4%, and Frankfurt minus 4%. When I do like this, I'm comparing all the three options with a common parameter, right?
Okay, okay.
That way it will be correct only. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thanks, sir.
But you can ignore it, still you will get the same answer. Okay, right. All right. Viveka, you had a doubt that what is London or New York? Is it? Let me explain that to you. When they use the word London or New York, you ignore that, just read through this. We know London is pound, New York is dollar, which is more powerful. Pound is more powerful. So this is going to be 1.5350 dollar bar pound. Think like that, Viveka. Okay. Now I'll go to the second option, amount invested in New York. Okay, now if I'm investing in New York, I already have $5 lakh plus. How much is the rate in New York? 8% per annum. So 8 into 3 by 12 will be 2%. 5 lakh plus 2%. Do I get the answer as 5 lakh $10,000 minus my opportunity cost that I already have found out earlier, that is 5 lakh $5,000. So here, friends, what is going to be my profit? Is my profit turning out to be $5,000? Correct? This again, I have to convert it back into pounds. So what I will do, I will sell this. If I'm selling the dollar, what is the bank going to do? Bank is ideally supposed to buy dollar and give me pound. Pound being the commodity, I should take the ask rate. So I will take the 3 months forward ask rate over here. So now tell me, what is my 3 months forward ask rate? 1.5390 plus 85. That is 5475. 1.5475. So $5,000 divided by 1.5475 if I do, I am making a profit of how much over here now? $3231. Earlier I made a profit of how much? 1675. But in New York I am making a profit of 3231. So when you compare option 1 and 2, New York is better. But we have one more option to analyze. Take 30 seconds, read through this, then we go to the final option and we'll pack up today's session. All right, friends, shall we go to the final working note for today? Okay, 3231 pounds. Thank you for correcting me there. Friends, even my brain is saturated now. I'm making silly mistakes here and there. Final one working note, friends. Let's do it and pack it up. Okay, right. So I'll go to the last working note. That is amount invested in Frankfurt. All right. Friends, now what happens is I have $5 lakh. I need to convert this dollar into euro. For that, I need a desired rate of dollar bar euro. But friends, in this question, if I'm not wrong, we don't have dollar bar euro. Okay. So we need to go and use the cross rate. So bid or ask. I have dollar. So what will I do? I will sell dollar. Bank will buy dollar. Bank will sell euro. Dollar bar euro, euro, sell euro. What answer did you get over here? Ask rate. Okay. Then you will go and do what? You are going to go and do a cross rate. What will be the equation for cross rate? Ask dollar bar euro is equal to ask dollar bar pound into ask pound bar euro. So how much is ask dollar bar pound? Ask dollar bar pound today is 1.5390 into 1 divided by what is pound bar euro? Pound bar euro will be here. So it's euro bar pound is given over here if I'm not wrong. So 1 divided by bid, 1 divided by 1.8260. When I do this, 1.5390 divided by 1 by bid, we'll get the answer as 0.8428 dollar bar euro. Okay. So once I get this, I'll write down point number D. Okay. Euro received. That is 5 lakh dollar divided by 0.8428 dollar bar euro. 5,93,260 euro is what you will get. Okay. Now, how much is the interest on euro? Let's check that now. That is going to be Frankfurt 3% per annum. So 3 into 3 by 12 will be 0.75%. 0.75% is 449.45. Okay. So now, once you do this, what will be your closing balance that you will get in euro? 593,260. That is 597709.45 euro is what you're going to get over here. Now what will happen? This you'll have to convert it into what? Into pound now. So I will write down my closing balance in pound. So what will be my closing balance in pound? I will sell euro. Bank is going to buy euro. In return, the bank is going to sell pound. Okay. So pound is the commodity here. It will be the ask rate. So 3 months forward, ask euro per pound. 8290 plus 140. 8430 will come if I'm not wrong. 8430. Tell me what answer will you get? 597709.45. That will be 324313 pound. Please confirm. 324313 is what I have got. Have I made some mistake here, friends? Oh, descending order swap, is it? My dear friends, life is miserable. It's descending order, so we should reduce it. So 8290, that's 290 minus 140 is 150. So it will be 1.8150. Okay. 597709 divided by 1.8150 is 329,316 pound. Now from this, what am I supposed to do? Reduce the opportunity cost. Friends, we have already found out the opportunity cost in the first working note. Here, I think we got 327,284. I'll put the same thing. Okay, so once I reduce this, 329,316 minus 327,284, you get the net differential as 2082 pound. That is your profit here. So which is the best one? I think still the best one is New York only. We are done with this part, friends. Take 1 minute cool off time. Read through this. Ask me any doubts you have. Then we'll pack up this section. So friends, as committed by 11:30, we have done with Forex. We have covered all the adjustment areas, friends. So just don't worry now. Maybe if you can spend another half an hour, you can read through it. Or else you can focus on the other chapters. All right, friends. So shall we pack up our session with this now? All right, friends. So exams are happening on Saturday. Please give in your best. I believe I've done the maximum I could do from my end. You please do your part also. Together as a team, we will win-win. All the very best for your exams, friends. All right. Do your best. I'm with you. All the very best. I will share these notes also with all of you. Take care. Good night.
Thank you so much,
Thank you
sir.
so much,
Thanks,
sir.
Take good
Thank
care, sir.
you. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Thank you, everyone.